Sorry, I just got out of the shower, so I'm raw and real. I've already got one.
Oh, okay.
So it is Monday. Monday. Mondays are always hard. I gotta fix this. Mondays are always difficult. Hey, Chew, good to see you. Um, Let me find where I'm at. I hit the go button before I was ready. So, out of the way. So give me just a minute. One momento, por favor. One momento. I'm having internet issues. Give me just a second while I work on this internet too. Let's see. Hey Ron,
Yeah.
will you bring me the crown of thorns?
Yeah.
Wish I could listen to music. You can't listen to music. You just can't. They won't let you. Well, I can. I found when I was jacking around the other night, I found that you could either speed up or slow down music and it didn't ding me. So I might try that at some point. I was up late last night playing with jewelry and dragging out sterling silver. I have a beautiful sterling silver cross here in my pile. And do you know what I did that sterling silver cross?
Which one?
It's sterling silver with the turquoise. So check this out, you guys. I had to have it. It is a real crown of thorns. Is that not cool? A real crown of thorns. So I thought it's in a shadow box. It says, made in Israel. This crown was made from the stem of a beautiful ornamental plant, the Euphorbia milli. It grows in the desert of Jericho and along the Dead Sea. The Roman legionnaires used a crown of the same plant to mock Jesus on his way to the crucifixion. So I think that is just really cool. Really, really cool. Will you put it on my work desk? That if I saw that, somebody's got to put it in studs because it's kind of heavy. It actually hangs on the wall, or it can sit on the table. Anyway, so welcome everybody. I don't know what I did with that cross. I'm sure it's on my desk. Oh. Those are different crosses. That goes. That's not it. Well, I'm sure we'll come across it. It might already be in my sterling drawer. I do have a sterling drawer. When I pull stuff out of the safe, it goes in that drawer. I lose it. And actually, there's a lot on my desk too. So, yeah. So, welcome in, everybody. This is that fancy cross. I don't know. I was up late. I was looking at stuff that I have, and I was like, where did that come from? You know, you forget. I've been doing this a long time, so you do forget what you got. Half the stuff I've never even looked at. That's why it's always so fun to treasure hunt with me, because like last night when I was going through my sterling, I realized I had a ton of vintage Avery uh, pendants and different precious stones that if you guys would have bought it, you could have like totally mopped up. But I don't like to look stuff up. It's exhausting and time consuming to me. As long as I make a little bit, I'm okay. So that's how I roll. And we're going to go through this stuff. A lot of it'll be dollar start. Some of it'll be a little bit higher. I want to get through all of it, and I won't get through all of it tonight. I already know, but I want to work on getting through it. Let me find my chat on my channel here. All right, so I am streaming directly live from YouTube, and so hopefully I don't have any kind of interruptions. So, hello to you, good to see you, Regina. Welcome in, good to see you, sister. Marines and Army Mom, how are you doing? Welcome in, Blood Dragoon. Thank you for dropping in. Poker Rossi, always good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well over there. And hold on, I gotta get my fuzzy little guys behind the plant. I finally found one, you guys. I finally found one. So yeah, I got my peace lily, and boy, I never realized, because they were always outside. I never realized how strong they smell. I didn't expect that. Because what was that? Oh, that's that 925 religious bracelet. I never realized how strong they smelled until it's right next to you, and it's like, wow, that's strong. So yeah, so good to see everybody. So yeah, we're going through this. It'll be great. Hi, they're so many. They are so fragrant. I have them here now too. Shannon. They are fragrant, because I was like, am I allergic to that? Because I kept sneezing, and I was like, and I looked, and it was like, there's pollen in that, but it's okay. I'll deal with it because I love it. You know, I waited forever and ever to finally have one, and I finally found it, and it was like, not. It's been really windy here, so I was like, I'm not putting that outside. It won't survive. It'll break off. So good to see you, Carol. That's good kid Karma. That's Carol, you guys. So welcome in. I don't usually do Mondays, so nobody may not show up. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna have a good time. So that's all that matters. Today was hard. I'm not lying. Today was rough. Mondays are rough. I love you, Carol. Mondays are rough. It was really rough today, and I don't know why. Seems like the further you grow with God, um, I didn't actually sit down and write today. Usually, I write down my thoughts, and then the answer always appears. But I didn't do that today. I just kind of was like, well, God, He knows what He's doing. He knows what He's doing. So I'm just gonna continue to be surrendered. Um, it's like, you try not to question, but it's like, wow, I'll tell you this: life was much easier when I wasn't chasing Christ. It was a lot easier. Now I know what people are talking about, but it's not the way. It's not the way. Life wasn't meant to be easy. If it was easy, then I was watching this video about this guy in Tennessee who was an electrician, and he was taking a medication, and he was allergic to it, and he had went to his truck and got in the truck, and all of a sudden he couldn't feel his arms, and it basically caused like a heart attack, I guess. But he actually died, and he didn't believe in Jesus, and he went to heaven, and that's what changed his life, is when he left his body. And I've heard that story from an individual that actually died on the table, looking down, and everybody can see you and nobody can hear you. It totally changed his life. He said that his mother was the religious one of the family, and he was one of those people that he couldn't believe it. If he couldn't see it, he wasn't going to believe it, and that totally changed his life. And um, it was amazing. And what the whole thing was that is love. Love. So I guess what I'm saying is when God says that love is the greatest gift of all, it is. And I've always believed in love. I've always loved people, and I think it's an honor to serve people. It makes me happy. It gives me a joyful heart because if I'm able to bless someone, then God is using my hands, and that's what makes me happy. That's what drives me. It always has, and it probably always will. And so, for those out there that don't know Jesus, I invite you to get to know him before a big earthquake hits California again. Because time is coming, y'all. I mean, if you look around at all the events, you realize that things are happening rapidly. And I know people go back. My grandma used to say all the time that the end of the world's coming. That you need to be right with Christ. And I'm 50. I'm gonna be 51 now, and he still hasn't come. But his time is not our time. A day for us is a twinkling of an eye for him. So, yeah. But I don't know where I was going with this, but yeah, walking with Christ is hard. Most people that haven't experienced things, they don't understand because if you're not close to him, you're not a threat. Why would you have any kind of turbulence if you're not a threat? And so my inheritance is in heaven, not on earth. And a lot of people got that backwards. They think that they're gonna live forever. Nobody lives forever. Nobody. So except for Jesus. Mama She Bing, welcome in. Hello, Desert Rose, Beads and Baubles. But yeah, it's a hard work. It's a hard walk. I mean, it's like you just don't even understand. You're like, wow, why is all of this? And I was looking up the breastplate. I don't remember what struck me to look at it, but I was looking at it, and I think a lot. I think a lot, but you know I don't know. It's everybody's own walk. It's everybody's own choice. You choose who you serve. God loved us enough to give us choice, and I just know that I would like to see all my brothers and sisters uh, on the other side when we arrive. But they've been finding creatures from the depths of the ocean that's never been discovered, washing up on the shores, and it's just like wow, it does make you wonder what signs and wonders, but are you ready for the earthquake? Well, yeah. I'm in Oklahoma. Hey, we've had an earthquake here one time that cracked the ceiling. It was so strong, literally. Actually, we had more than one. I can think of three. One was super. I was smart and stood in the doorway because this is it being I can't remember what it's called, but being a safe place would be the doorway. So that's where I stood. But I do remember uh, this one earthquake that we had. The light fixture started shaking back and forth, and I was sitting there watching Fox News. I remember, and next thing I know, it sounded like and felt like King Kong was on the roof, and I remember my exact words was, "What the hell?" That's what I thought, and it was crazy. But it is. Grace said, "Wow, Sister Reverend Sheena, you have a heartfelt and blessed testimony, and you are so honest and real. So great to know you." Thank you, Grace. Well, nobody's perfect. We're all sinners, and we all fall short. And all we can do every day is get up and try again, and try to do better. I mean, really, that's all we can do. But the biggest thing for me, and what I've heard the Holy Spirit tell me, is love. That's all God wants from us is love. Jesus, He just wants your love. And to do unto others. That means love them as you would want someone to love you. And I do. I make casseroles on Sunday. I love doing stuff like that, and it's like God put a new song in my heart because there for a long time I quit cooking. I just it's like there's not that many people to cook for. I mean, why cook, but I enjoy it. And then other people enjoyed the short and was like, how do you make that? Well, here's the story on that. I used to take back to the 90-year-old neighbor. I used to take her to church so that she wouldn't have to go by herself after her husband died. And although it just, I didn't belong pretty much, but it was okay. I still went with her because I was serving her. I loved her, and she was just a kind person, and she really did have God on her. He was really with her. And I went, and they had a potluck. And there was another 90-year-old, let's face it, these old churches, this is 20 years ago. These old churches, that's where the elderly women went to have, get to be around each other and just worship God. And so this elderly lady had made this casserole. And the older folks know how to make a penny stretch. And I thought it was she called it a breakfast casserole. And I tried that breakfast casserole and I said, that is the best casserole I ever tasted. She goes, oh, honey, it's so easy and cheap to make. And I said, she goes, you want the recipe? And I said, yes. So she gave me the recipe. Not only have I used that recipe to make breakfast casseroles, I've made chicken pot pie, I've made Mexican casseroles, I've made cake, you name it, I've done it. It's so easy. So I decided that I'll be doing a video so that, to help people. It does stretch your dollar and it's filling because you got your bread, you got everything all in this casserole. And so, losing my voice. So, yeah, so I decided I'd do a video. Kind of like my great grandpa's chili recipe. I mean, it's good, but I had to cut down on the fat on that because it gets you. It's greasy. Definitely greasy. But the older generations have so much to share with us that most of us, I've always listened because I love those stories, but we miss out on so much of that history and a lot of knowledge. And I think that some of the problems nowadays is everybody just Google pants it. Well, Google's going to say what they want to say. I want to hear it from the people that's lived it and that's done it. I don't want to hear from somebody that reinvented the wheel. They know what they know what they were doing. They were happy people. Happy people. So it's just really cool. But Roomski, good to see you. Dixieland Homestead, hello, my friend. Welcome in. So yeah, life is a journey, and we just do our best and keep going. I have a lot of knowledge because I have listened to the older folks all my life, taking care of them. So I loved hearing their stories, and I honestly learned a lot, a lot. Alpine Glutch, welcome in. Good to see you. So yeah, you guys welcome in Dixieland Homestead. She's probably down there by Carol. Up in the beautiful mountain foothills. All right, so if you've never shopped with me before, my name is Sheena. I will be your hostess, as Shayla used to say, with the mostest. At the top, I have a job form pinned. If you fill that out, I know where to send your beautifuls. I do ship all over the world. However, for a long time, Canada had issues with the United States of America. And so I had to kind of sway away from shipping in Canada. UK, I ship to UK. So, and Australia as well. Hello, my friend New Hope TV. That is a ministry in in Asia. He's in Korea, and he is an actual minister. And although I have my computer set to where it translates into English, but I enjoy his ministry. I enjoy supporting ministries that are getting the word out there that Jesus Christ is alive and loves you, and he does that. I've known him for 7 years, I guess. I've watched his channel off and on. So, you guys, if you are religious or you just want to know, it's all the same, guys. God's love is the same regardless where you are in this world. There are no borders. That is one good thing. The devil may control the internet, but you know what? God's people can also use the internet for good and it not always be for bad. So that's New Hope TV. Thank you, my brother, for dropping in. I appreciate you. So yeah, let me go ahead and shalom to you too, my friend. Um, Marines and Army Mom says I have recipes that belongs to my grandmother and my deceased mother-in-law, and she was born in the year 1900. That is beautiful. My great grandpa was 1900 too. That's when he was born in September 1900, and I have the same birthmark he does, same spot. And he was an amazing man, really amazing man, hard worker. He's the one that made the chili that I posted on my page. It's really good, and it doesn't spoil quickly because there's so much fat in it. But it makes one heck of a sloppy Joe. I'll tell you what. But it's Gulch. Sorry, Gulch. Ron corrected me on your name earlier too. I was calling you. I was calling you Alpine Glitch. And Ron goes, "You know you're saying that wrong, right?" And I was like, "My people are used to it. They don't care." Thank you so much, Gulch. Let's see if I remember. I'll just call you Alpine, so I don't mess it up. But anyway, my name is Sheena. At the top, I have a job form pinned. You only have to fill it out one time unless you change your address. If you change your address or your email, then you'll need to just let me know so that I can update it in the system. You can just drop me an email. You don't have to go through all the trouble of refilling it out. So you only have to fill it out one time. I am invoicing on Sunday. Unless you want your invoice sooner, then all you have to do is let me know and I will get you invoiced and get you shipped out next day. What else? M&A Mystery Tours. Good to see you, Annette. I love you, sister. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, life is tough, but we're tougher. So keep pushing. Don't give up. Even when things look discouraging. I surrendered again today. I almost surrender almost on a daily basis. Scott, welcome in. Stopping by to say hi. Hope you're doing well. I love you, Scott. I hope you guys are doing well too. I love Scott, you guys. He has a great channel. Check out his channel. He has a beautiful heart too. But yeah. So yeah, I surrender every day. I do. I do surrender every day. And I said, okay, so I was kind of not listening as I should. Because when you surrender, right, you surrender, right? It's hard for me to totally surrender because you have faith. It doesn't mean that you stop working or anything like that. It means that you have faith that God will, do and put you where you belong. However, what did I do? Can anybody guess what I did? I know Carol can. She already knows. I don't even have to tell Carol. I applied for another job. And it's like, why do I keep doing this? So, and I did it. You know what I did? I started thanking Jesus for the job, although I just filled out the application. I mean, but sometimes it can be like that, right? So I started thanking him for it because everybody said, what is it? There's a scripture as if it was, right? I can't remember the exact scripture right now off the top of my head. And that's because I spent most of my day in reading and listening to God's word because Saturday was tough too. Saturday felt like I got kicked in the balls. Excuse my language. I mean, nothing exciting happened or anything, but I really felt this heaviness like somebody was using word curses, and that happens, that's why the Bible says life and death is through the tongue. And so it felt like I was being cursed because I had that heaviness. And I found this young man today right here on the internet. It was really strange. Because, and I say it was strange. It wasn't strange. What was strange is how I found him, because I never find things like that. And he was basically just praying for people. That's all his channel is, just praying for people. And I fell asleep. I actually fell asleep listening to him. And each time, the first time I fell asleep, I had the weirdest dream. And it was usually I have scary dreams, and that's why I don't like to sleep for too long. Because if I sleep for too long, then the weird dreams happen. And it's like, it was weird. It was like I dreamt, but it wasn't scary. It was weird. It was definitely um, not angelic, but I wasn't, it didn't freak me out or make me afraid. And I liked it so much, I kept listening and I fell asleep again. And then I had a different dream and I was like, wow, this is better than watching YouTube. And it was like, there's something about that young man that at first when I was listening to him, I thought was strange. But then it made complete sense to me. And so yeah, that was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. So it was like, man, this kid, he's on fire. So it was definitely different. So let's go ahead and get started, you guys. I'll stop talking. Stop talking. Now we are going through all this stuff, all of it. Oh, let's do this one first because I know Carol will love it. Somebody will love it. Somebody. All right, so here we have a beautiful clasp. It's got beautiful glass beads with real pearls on there, real pearls, green pearls. And then it's got this beautiful medallion on there. So how I'm going to do this is the stuff that I want to move out will be a starting bid of $1. The higher, more expensive stuff, I reduce the price. So I'll get what I have to have out of it, not looking for a profit, basically. So that's got a really pretty medallion on there. Not sure what the stone is. And the drop on it, boy, that does smell strong. Hi, Keisha. How are you, Ben? Welcome in, Keisha. Good to see you, Keisha. Keisha has a great channel too, you guys. She loves to garden. She loves to garden. 8.5-inch drop. I miss gardening. I do. I totally miss gardening. All right. So those are little green pearls on there. It's got, I think these are glass. I don't, they could be. Now, if they turn out to be amber, congratulations. But I think they're glass. And then I don't know what stone this is right here, but it is carved. And if anybody wants that, starting bid on this one. Welcome in. Oh, me too, Minnie. Welcome in, Minnie. Good. I hope you're feeling better. I felt you still feel weak. I do know that. I felt that. So, hallelujah, though, you're getting better, and that's all that matters. Your strength will come back. Don't. Oh, another thing. I know about the feeling, the deep feeling. Just keep pushing. That's God's with you. Keep pushing. Any adversaries, because like I said, it seems like the closer in your walk with Christ, man, the more roadblocks and you. It's so easy to say, "Are you kidding me?" But Minnie, we love you so much, and we're glad that you're here and that you're doing good. So yeah. All right, starting bid on this, we're gonna do $5. $5. Let's get a light in the really pretty. The pearls are all nice too. And really nice clasp on there as well. I didn't scratch anything, so I don't know what it's made out of, the clasp. So if anybody wants that. Hi, DC. DC's in the house. Thank you guys. Love you all. Thank you for your well wishes. We love you, Minnie. We're glad you're doing better. All right, let's count down for DC. DC's Designs and Collectibles. That's my hat lady. She's amazing. Going once. Going twice. It's just hard. It's a hard walk. I mean, it really is. Last call. And sold to DC. Congratulations, DC. That is beautiful. Up next, we have a amethyst moon with a star on it. Hey, hello, Elfish. Suzanne, you get test. Suzanne said you get tested more as we get closer to our faith or whatever you may believe. That is so true. Boy, the testa. It's like, jeez. Can't catch a break. And the other thing that kept annoying me is this park that I live in. I had to turn off my notifications because, like, I mean, they're silly little kids, obviously, but I got like 4 notifications of their complaints on other people that live here. And I'm like, look, quit messing with people that are barely making it. That is not a good thing. That is not kind. You already overcharged these people. Are you kidding me? It's just like, I don't know what's wrong with these people. Hello, Brenda. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. But yeah, people are just. I say it's an age thing, but you know, kindness. It don't matter what age you are. It's just ridiculous. Kindness is free. All right, here is a beautiful amethyst. It is on an adjustable rope where you can adjust it. There's no wear on the rope either. So you can adjust it for however long or short you want. And it is an amethyst moon with a star. Do you know that amethyst is in the breastplate too? It's the rainbow amethyst. I've never seen rainbow, but I think what they were talking about is it like a diamond. It has all the different colors in there. Anyway, it's really pretty. It's this big. Starting bid on this. Welcome in, Brenda. Welcome to our family of nice people here. Welcome in. All right, so this is going to be $4. $4. And like I said, it's this big. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just trying to get rid of stuff because I have more stuff to show you guys. Magic's in the house. Hey, Magic. Carol's said something about Magic today. I was trying to. Magic had put up a video. He was making some noise, throwing some copper. He plays guitar, and I was trying to. I have the hardest time trying to find Magic's channel. There's 5 billion Magics, and I don't know why I never get his notifications. I passed it, and then I didn't see it again, and I'm like, what the heck? All right, we have Suzanne 5, Suzanne 6, Magic's at 7. Yeah, I'm moving stuff out here. I've got this beautiful, it's sterling silver 925, beautiful rosary bracelet too. I'm gonna sell it to you guys. All right, we got Carol in at 8. If everybody's done, we will count it down. Thank you so much, Magic. Thank you guys. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold. Congratulations, Miss Carol. It's really cool. All right, let me get a bag. It's so much slower when I'm doing this by myself. It's like, man, I'm slow. That's okay. I took my nap today with my weird dreams, so I'm cool with it. All right, that's number 2. Number 3 is Bone, Mr. Bones. Oh, this is a really cool necklace, you guys. I used to wear this. I've had this thing now, I think 3 years. And it's a bone necklace. And I never, you guys know me. It does say, I believe it says 94. No, maybe it doesn't. I don't remember. Some of this stuff I don't remember. Yeah, it's got silver tone beads in between. I never checked them to see. Now, I will tell you this, they repaired it right there where the string had broke. They repaired it right there. However, let's look at this. It's carved and it goes down and then has really cool discs. This is a cool necklace. All right, and it has a hook on there. It's cool. It's cool. I like the oddity stuff. I like the different stuff. All right, the first drop right here is 11. You have 3 different strands. If anybody wants that, starting bid. Welcome into Princess. Welcome in. The starting bid on this necklace is $7, and that's a lot. If you decided to redo it, you could make all kinds of stuff with this. See, it's. I'll get it up close where you can see its bone. All right, we got Carol at 7. If there is no other, we will count it down. If you buy a ton, don't worry about it. It will not go more expensive than a medium-sized flat rate. So you can buy all you want, or I can do my own boxes and get it even cheaper. I get whatever's cheaper for you. I want you guys to not. Hi, Monica. Welcome in, sister. I don't want y'all to have to pay any more than you have to. All right, going once. Going twice. Sorry I look plain. I'm wearing my painting shirt. This is my painter shirt. When I used to paint, I used to do all kinds of stuff. That's why I don't understand. Have you ever felt like, it's like society wants to push me back into nursing? I'm overqualified. If I say I have a business, then it feels like they feel intimidated. And so I'm just kind of stuck between planes here. It's like, you know, I even applied for the lowest job possible, and I guess I'm just overqualified. I don't know what the deal is. I think God is wanting me to have faith, and it's like, yeah, I know. I said I surrendered. But, I don't know. I just keep trying. Don't know that I should be. Who knows, right? We're just going to roll with it, and then when the time comes, we'll know. Oh, let's do this. I don't know which one to do first. This is a beautiful bracelet that's 925. And then if y'all guys want to see sterling, I have sterling too. This is a beautiful bracelet, 925. Has gold over. It is a spring clasp, and you have the prayer beads on here to, do the rosary. I believe there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so it's a prayer bracelet. And then you have Mother Mary on there. And then you got a really cute cross. And let me see how long this is. All right, so this one right here is right at a 14 at the very end. It's class at the end. It's really nice. If anybody wants that, starting bid. And it's sterling silver 925. Be $7 on the prayer bracelet. One day at a time. I know, Suzanne. It's just, you wait for the miracle. Let it be, right? You're right. You're right. Suzanne said, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Okay, we've got Monica at 7 on the prayer bracelet. If there's no one else, we will count it down. Monica, did you see the crown of thorns I got? Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold to Monica. Congratulations, Monica. It's beautiful. Moni, it's beautiful. So I was trying to figure out what I'm going to make for Easter to eat. And it's like, I don't even know. I mean, nobody likes ham anymore. There was months one time that we ate ham for like 2 months because at Ron's work, nobody wanted the ham or the turkey, which is really weird, I guess because a bunch of kids work there. We literally ate ham for like a month. I'm not kidding. It was years ago, but I'll never forget it. I like ham, but not very often. Not very often at all. Oh, let me show Monica this. Hold on. Let me write down this bracelet for her. Okay, check this out, Monica. It is a real crown of thorns. Is that not cool? I like different stuff. It's made in Israel, and it grows in the desert of Jericho along the Dead Sea. The Roman legionnaires used a crown of the same plant to mock Jesus on his way to the crucifixion. So I thought that was so cool. But man, you would have to really put that somewhere. You'd have to have good studs, and I don't know if this wall has good studs. I can't decide. Sheena, are you going to show? Oh, okay. Let me show Magic the pendant. Gotta dig in my drawer of silver here. And the silver. I got my head in the flower. Flowers in your hair. We eat homemade cinnamon rolls. Oh, that sounds amazing. And French meat pie. That sounds good. Actually, it sounds really good. All right, this is 925 sterling silver lion. He is sterling silver. If you want me to weigh him out for you, he's big. I was wanting to stick a jewel in his mouth, and I never did it. I want to say he's 2 inches across. Let's see. From the top of the thing, it is 1/2 inch from the bell. It's 2 inches from the bell to the bottom of the lion. He's 925 sterling silver. If anybody wants the lion, starting bid. And he's heavy. He's not super light either. Starting bid. If you want me to weigh it, I will. It is $20 on the lion. $20 on the 925 sterling silver lion. Rawr. I still say he needs a stone in his mouth. Maybe like a red ruby or something. Look, I'm a lion. Let me do it again. Yeah, like a red ruby. I got magic at 20. Let's count it down. Going once. It is cool. Carol's like, magic, love that. I love Magic's house. I love watching his videos. He has a really good sense of decorating. I'm not kidding. It's like, that is my kind of place. My first house, literally, people would say, it looks like a museum, because I love collecting old stuff and just cool stuff that you don't see. You're welcome, Magic. I like collecting stuff like that, and I mean, it brings me back, it's like, man, that's cool. Okay, Carol, I'll build Carol from Carol to Magic. From Carol. Thank you, Carol, for being love. And that goes to Mr. Magic, because magic is magic. So that's from Carol Magic. Love always wins. It does. Magic's our brother. He's like the protector guardian. He really is. He's a strong dude. He really is. He's very talented too. Okay, up next. I don't know what rock this is, but it is beautiful. It looks like a laced agate, probably dyed lace agate. It's really pretty though. It's really big too. It's big. And it is already on a, it looks like, I'm guessing here, I can't see on the inside. You might check the inside of the bell on that, but it looks tarnished to me. And that's a big fat rock. And I love that. That's so pretty. And so if anybody wants this, starting bid on that is going to be, yeah, let me put it on this right here. Oh, yeah, I'll have to hold it. There you go. Now you can see it better. Let me turn off the light. I think the light's drowning it out. It's really, really pretty. All right, starting bid on that is $1 to make you holler. Oh, you know what I heard about rocks today? China is buying all the precious minerals from all over the world. They're hoarding them because they're trying to hurt us because it requires different crystals to do electronics and stuff, as if the United States don't have plenty of resources, because we do. However, specific minerals we don't, because they come from all over the world. So China's buying them up, is what they're doing. And so there are a lot of things that you're probably not going to be able to get. I do know that the government, back years ago when I started collecting rocks, closed down. There's one mine in Colorado they closed because it's in a park, in a park. And they closed it down. I do have one piece of rock from that. It's a big piece. But so if they do that, these stones that you guys are buying are going to be priceless. Your Herkimers, your quartz, because if the government takes over the mines, because they can do that, if it is for our good, they can seize it all. They can do any of that. So yeah, don't get rid of your stuff. So I'm telling you. All right, we have Carol 1, Alpine Gulch at 2, and Carol at 3. If everybody's done, we will count it down. Carol said, "My pleasure, Magic. I love you, my brother." He's an amazing person. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold to Carol. Congratulations, Carol. So I've been thinking about, I have all of these, stuff. I still have a lot of big Herkimer diamonds. And I have all of these towers here. I think I'm going to do these towers. I think I'll do them in like I said, in a lot. And, because I just want to move stuff out to, I'm still going to do my rocks. I'm still going to do my vintage jewelry. But I want to add something else. And I really feel like God's on my hand with that. And it's continue to sell religious stuff so that anybody can afford it. You guys, I don't know why I am the way I am, but I love it. It makes me smile. I like to take on the world. It makes me happy. So at the end of the day, happiness wins. And that's how I feel about it. Happiness is the only way. It's like, you ain't gotta get rich doing that. Well, who said I need to be rich? I just gotta eat and pay my rent and I'm good. I really don't require a lot. I can sit here, get on Mad Chads with Cha Cha and freaking act retarded and be silly and wear all my jewelry and be the happiest. It cost me nothing. Nothing. I mean, I've never been a shopper. I like to shop when it's for other people, but I don't like to shop for myself. I really don't. Oh, always been that way. I don't know why. Just how I am. This is a sterling silver 925. It's got. I'm only showing this because it's on the right side, and I don't want to get it mixed up in the left. So this is sterling silver 925 chain with a sterling silver 925 pendant with it's a cross. There's the back. There's the front. It is this big. It's got a really nice chain on there. There we go. Here I have it. There we go. Spring clasp. I like that chain. If anybody wants this. And I like being able, I like selling my silver cheap, especially when it's something that means something, like, you know, religious wear. I love that. 9-inch drop on this if anybody wants this in their life. And I will do a starting bid of $8. $8. It's got a really nice long chain too. I did measure it, didn't I? Yeah, I was looking at I have some pendants that don't have chains, but I won't separate like the chain from the necklace. I can't do that. You know, I can't do that. I just can't, because if somebody didn't have couldn't afford to buy the pendant, then what the heck are they going to put it on if they can't afford a chain? And we all know chains cost more usually than the pendants. Crazy. All right, we got mini at 8. Let's count it down. Going once. I'm going to have my ministry going. Right now I'm just in the sea of turbulence, but that doesn't mean I'm not a quitter. I'm not quitting. I'm last call. I'm just I'm listening. I'm in the listening phase and waiting on God to open a door that no man can shut. I've had many doors shut in my face all my life, so it isn't like I'm not used to it. The best, you know, that's what they say too. The first will be the last, and the last will be the first. I've always been the last. I'm okay with it too. Ooh, Minnie's lucky number 7. I just shut my phone. Okay. All right. Up next, let me move this angel out of the way. I want to try to get through what I have right here. All right, here is another necklace. This one has a ball, what is that called? I can't remember what that's called. I can't remember what that's called. I think there was more than one of these. All right, so we'll do this one first. I don't know what the Chinese writing means, and I don't even know what rock it is, but it's really old. I do know that much. So if anybody wants that, it is a pendulum. You know, back in the day, women would put a pin in a end of a eraser, put it above usually their daughter, to see if they're going to have a boy or a girl. Same analogy. All right, the starting bid on this is $1, and it's big too. It's a big one. So if anybody wants that, we got Regina in at 2. If anybody else, will count it down. Thank you, Regina. Oh, we got Magic in at 3. Oh, that's cool. I have to show you guys this next. I should have wiped it with my sterling cloth. Then you'd see the beauty. All right, we got Alpine at 4 and Regina's in at 5. Magic passes. If everybody's done, we'll count it down and I'll show you the next. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold. You guys ain't used to seeing me without makeup. I did put some blush on my cheeks because I didn't want to look like living dead girl. It's like I didn't do my hair, nothing. It's an all natural day. I was laughing about Alpine because Ron kept saying, I kept calling her Alpine Glitch. There's a song. It kept reminding me of that song. Ron's like, you know you're not saying that right, right? And I was like, no. All right, this is super cool, and I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's probably sterling. It has a beautiful rose quartz point on there, and then you have the Zoso, the Om symbol on that, and it's this big. Super cool. Starting bid on this is $1, and it is rose quartz. This camera is gonna drown it out, I can already tell you, but it's really cool, really big. It's not tiny. Usually the symbols are usually, see, it's tarnished. Usually these symbols are smaller, and this one's you can actually see it. We got magic at 2. If there's no other, we will count it down, and I'll show you the next. Going once. Going twice. Last call. I like this. Would cost you at a show, so that's a good buy. And sold. That's how I like it, though. It makes me feel good. How many people say it makes them feel good that somebody buys something reasonable? You know, we're back in the 1970s in this chat room. We charge like the 70s. I can't even say the 80s because that's when things started getting more expensive. I just hate listing. And what now drives me crazy. Regina, thank you. You hung out with me. What now drives me crazy. Literally. I hate listing. I do. That's a killer buy too. Rose quartz, that's a killer. You did good. All right, this is number 9. All right, up next we have. This is really cool too. Which one was it? Let's show you the bird necklace. Man, I love this necklace, but I never actually even wore it. And what's cool about it is I think I have some red dice earrings somewhere. I'm not sure what the clasp was made out of, but there's not really any wear on it at all. These are all glass beads. Goes down. I don't know. I never scratched him either. So it's got this really cool. I think that's a crow. Is that a crow? These are glass beads. Is that a crow? I think it's a crow. I'm not sure, and I never scratched him, so I don't know what he is. And let's see what the drop is on it. All right, 12.5-inch drop. 12.5-inch drop on. That's a big bird, you guys. That's a big bird. All right, starting bid on the big bird. Oh, it's a raven. We're gonna do $4 on the cool raven necklace. I thought it was a crow. It's really carved really cool. They did a good job on carving him. I never looked to see what the heck he was. Or I never even looked to see if there's any markings. So I don't know. All right, we got Desert Roads, Elaine. It's so much easier to say Elaine. We got Elaine at 4. If there's no one else, we will count it down and go to the next. From Sesame Street. Yeah, it's Big Bird. Going twice. Last call. And sold to Elaine. Congratulations, Elaine. That is a cool necklace. All right. Yeah, it is nice. It's really cool. It's different. It's not something that you see all the time. Let's see. All right. That goes to Elaine. Make sure I got it down. Undo. Thank you to Princess. To Princess, it wasn't $1. All right. So this right here is the. Let me pull it out. Oh, that is a fan. Okay. There is an issue with this necklace. It is trapped. Oh boy. That's glass too. Oh. Oh, good lord. Oh, look at that lapis lazuli on there. Oh man, why? Why me? Why? Why? This one right here is, I believe this one's garnet. Oh hell. Excuse my language. Oh man. That is crapping. Are you kidding me? Oh, that is such a cool freaking necklace. Isn't that cool? This one right here is super cool. I gotta get this out. That one's got real pearls on it. Oh, I got it. Whew. Oh, that one's a goner. Yeah, this one's got real pearl, or that one's got real pearls. This one, I believe, is garnet. Let me get the knot out. All right, so it's a necklace. It's a really long necklace. There's one confusion part on here is how in the heck do you get that cross into that circle pendant? So I do not know. Other than yeah, I don't know. And so we have garnet. There's some pieces of really pretty raw garnet there. It's got a really nice cross on there. It's got a heart over here. So I don't know. I'm do what you will with it. I'll give you a drop on it so you know how long it is. Princess Sheena says the start price. If it's $7, then you bid 7, or if someone bids 8 and you want it, you bid 9. If someone outbids you, you bid higher. Does that help? The highest bid wins. Yeah, thank you guys. Slid the bid. Oh, slide the bid through. I don't know what they did. I don't know how this necklace works. I mean, it looks like a necklace. The drop on it is 19.5-inch drop. So if anybody wants it, here you go. Starting bid. It's $5. I don't know how it works. I really don't know how that works. Oh, it's even knotted right there, so it's actually longer. So I don't know. I have no answers. Okay, we got Carol in at 5. Oh, she said, thank you. I was lagging. Yeah, YouTube has a lag issue. There's no one else. We're going to count it down and send it to Carol. Going once. Going twice. It is beautiful. Last call. And sold to Miss Carol. Congratulations, Carol. That's pretty. You guys rock. Thank you for hanging out with me on this Monday. Monday, I always try to say happy Monday to everybody I see. But honestly, has Mondays ever been happy? It's never felt happy. Mondays have never felt happy to me. Ever. I'm glad I went live though because it's nice to be here with you guys. You have good energy and it's just nice to be here. I'm writing it down as a necklace because I'm not sure what you call it. Maybe it was like a tie one that you tie. That's possible. All right, up next, this is super cool. This one right here is, I can't remember if it was amber, reconstituted amber. And this right here is Tiger's Iron. And it's got a spring clasp right here, spring clasp. There's not really any wear on that or the chain. Check this out. Let me get this light where we can see. I want you to see. I think the light's too close now. Trying to get the light right. Hey, computer. My computer. Computer. Turn my lights to 100%.
Okay.
I guess they're as bright as they'll go. It's really pretty. Yeah, I think they're as bright as they'll go. Ron tried to bring in, I had this old light that had like the directional lights. He's like, do you want me to bring that in so you have more light? And I was like, no, because too much light is, too much light. And now I'm thinking I should have had him bring it in, I guess. 9, 10. 9.5-inch drop. So, I don't know. It's also got glass beads at the top. And these are faceted stones. Alright, starting bid on this is $5. Hubby has a 4-day work week now. He has Monday off, so it feels better now than oh, that would be wonderful. That would be nice. Okay, we got Regina at 6. Yeah, Monday's just always been poopy. It's always been poopy. Alright, this is kind of down for Regina. Going once. Oh, we got Magic in at 7. After many years of working 6 days a week or double shifts back to back, he's earned an extra day to chill. Can't wait for him to retire. Still a few years off. Oh, I bet. Slave to the grind. Oh. All right. If Regina's out, we'll come down for Magic. Going once. Going twice. I'll be live tomorrow too. Same deals. Just moving stuff out. And sold. The Magic. Congratulations, Magic. That is a super nice necklace. Super nice. I think that is I'm going to have to take an allergy pill. But I don't care. I love it. I love seeing it. Yeah, it's super cool. You're welcome. Alright, up next we have, let's go with this one. Well, I don't know. This is some kind of weird seeds. And I thought I worn it. It's a cool necklace. I just don't know what the heck it is. So it has this on it with the same bead. I don't know what kind of beads these are. Some people told me it was a seed. And I still don't know. It's like a copper tone fastener. But I don't know. I think it's cool. I like the colors. So I don't know what it is. but I think it's cool. And the first drop is 9.5 inches. If anybody wants this to wear it or make something else out of it, it is very earthy. I don't know what this is either. It is very earthy. So if anybody wants that, you can be an earth child. Starting bid is $1. That is super cool. I don't even know what it is, but I think they. I'm gonna have to take an allergy pill because of my lily, but I don't care. I'm still keeping it there, at least till it gets nice enough to plant it. All right, if give it just another minute. I don't even know what this is. It looks kind of like oyster shell. I agree. It's some kind of seed pod. I don't know. It's cool though. It has good energy. I've worn it. I mean, yeah, I like it. All right, magic at $1 going once, going twice. It's very boho. Boho people love this stuff. Have you ever seen how much that boho stuff goes for? And actually, it feels heavier than a seed. It's not light, so I don't know what it is, but it's cool. It's super cool. Yeah, they have these necklaces with apple seeds. I have some here somewhere. Apple seeds. I probably got about 20 of them suckers with nuts and seeds on it. And they sell those things for like $35. And I'm like, wow. I can't give them away. I have to give my nuts to freaking DC. That sounded terrible. Keep your head out of the gutter. But yeah, it's crazy. But people like it, you know. They like it's earthy. They like earthy. I'd rather smoke my earthy. No. Remember to give Sheena a thumbs up, everyone. Thank you. Oh, there he is. There's Ace. How you doing, Ace? Good to see you, brother. We got magic at $1. Maybe he can figure out what it is and tell us what it is. I mean, curiosity. I don't always get the same thing. That's why it's like when I see something that's not, it's unusual, it's like, what's the odds? What is that? I've never seen it in my life before. Okay, let's see what else we got here. In the good to see you, Ace. Carol said hi, Ace. All right, this is wild. I think it's an agate. Somebody obviously made it. It's got some killer glass beads on there, and some weird rocks. So it is definitely a Dragon Slayer necklace. It needs to be cleaned. It has a. This would make a great wind chime. Now that I look, maybe one of these days I'll actually have time to make wind chimes. That'd be really cool. That's why I was like, man, people need to buy this stuff and make wind chimes, bling out their birdhouses. I mean, because if you go to some hobby store to buy it, it's not cheap. It's not. All right, so we got a lobster claw. You got 3 chains, and then you have glass blue beads, AB blue, and then some just AB like different color glass like beads. Then you got these really cool rocks. So, yeah, it's definitely Sheena is a punk rocker kind of necklace. Armored sweatpants. There's my sword man. You guys, he's got swords. Oh, magic. You're going to love it when I can't wait to show magic. I'll show you all, but it's stainless steel and got a dragon handle on it. And it's about yay long. I can't wait to show him. I can't wait. He's going to love it. It's super super cool. It would probably slice a melon. You know how sharp stainless steel is. 8.5 inch drop on this dragon necklace. So it is a different necklace. It's definitely different. Let's turn it the other way. Because I think I got it backwards. So yeah, punk rocker. We're just gonna call it punk rocker. Good to see you, Armor Sweatpants. Starting bid on this, we'll do $2 because the rocks and the beads are worth $2. And you can always repurpose the chain, or you can just wear it if you want to be a punk rocker. Okay, we got Regina in at 3. Hey, there's Gypsy JJ. Hey, JJ. We got Holly at 4. We got Gypsy JJ at 4. Christine, how are you doing, sister? So good to see you. You guys, this is my friend Christine. She's in the UK. She's actually bought from me before, too. I love her to the moon. She's such a sweetheart. All right, Holly's out. Let's count down for Regina. Going once. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Going twice. Last call. And sold. No punk for me, only metal. Good to see you, Armored. It's time for you to do. Okay. It is hot. I'm gonna have to turn it back down the air conditioner. You're looking well. Well, I jumped out of the shower and just put some blush on my face. It was like, I'm going with it. With my favorite painting shirt, I'm just going with it. It's Monday. Mondays are just Monday. It ain't Monday fun day. Okay. All right. Up next, we have. I don't remember what this rock is at all. Well, I know what this is. This one right here. What is it called? I just sold some the other day. It's wire wrapped, silver tone chain. I don't remember much about it. I'm not sure if this is moss agate or what it is. But it's been made. They did a really good job, actually. It might be some, every time I think something somebody made, it turned out to be some designer person. That's true story, by the way. And it's like, are you kidding? But yeah. So it's got a really nice no wear on that chain. And it's got big fat rocks on there. Serpentine, possibly. I would say this one could possibly be. I don't know this. I don't know if that's dyed or not, but these aren't. And the big fat green rock. It could be serpentine. I don't know. It could be something majorly fantastic. If you like it, grab it. 8-inch drop. Big fat rocks. Let me turn off the light so it's not so. That's a honker. It's faceted too. All right, starting bid on that. I love the colors on that last piece, but I was multitasking. Don't worry, I got plenty more crazy wild stuff. All right, starting bid on this is $3. $3. You could make, if you took these off, oh, these are rocks. That's a rock. These are all rocks, but you could make something really pretty with that. That's a really nice, pretty one. All right, we got Regina at 3. Crystal barrel? It could be. Just popped in. Thank you, Christine. I love you, sister. Have a wonderful evening. It's bedtime over in the UK. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold to Regina. Congratulations, Regina. That is really nice rocks on there. Be sure and check your chains, especially if you're disassembling them. Make sure they're not sterling because I don't scratch. I thought about scratching the other day. There was something I was going to scratch because I was like, man, that's fantastic. What was it? I don't remember what it was now. I always say I'm going to, but then I don't. Do you know how long it takes me to clean sterling silver? That's why. Oh, it's so... It just... Yeah. It's definitely hard work. Because I don't put it in a cleaner. I use, like, vinegar and toothpaste. And so... All right, up next we have, let's go with, let's see, this is another, okay, let's do this glass necklace, get it off my desk. All right, these are all glass beads. Here is your clasp at the top. It also has little dividers that has all of its little stones in it. Nice size beads, and they're all glass. Eight-inch drop. Starting bid. $4. $4. And it's all glass. We got magic at $4. That's a good deal because you can't even buy a strand. And these are vintage. You can't even buy a strand at the hobby store for that. Okay, we got magic at $4. We got Regina at $5. Trust me, I have to go get I was making a rosary. I used to make rosaries and give them to people. But I was making a honker rosary. And I've decided to finish it. But I'll have to show you guys what I did back in the day. That's been 15 years ago. All right, we got Regina 5, Magic's at 6. If everybody's done, we'll count it down and I'll show you the next one. Going once. Going twice. Thank you, Regina. Last call. And sold to Magic. Congratulations, Magic. That's a nice vintage necklace, too. You're welcome. Super nice. It is blingy. It's those women love those kind of. You know, like I said, if I just list stuff, I just can't. I just can't. I can't do it. I do good to make shorts on YouTube. That's true. True story. Alright, let's see what else is here. Oh, puka. This is a really long puka, too. Vintage puka. We got a barrel clasp and beautiful puka shells. And it's on the wire. It's on the wire, too. It's not on a string. It is 9-inch drop. Starting bid. $2 on the puka shell. And those are big ones too. And it's long. They're not usually that long. They're usually short. You know, for like Hawaii 5-0. And they sell, man. They were back in style and people were chasing them. It's like, I am the land of puka. I have tons of pukas. All right, if there's no interest, we'll go on to the next. Next. I might actually keep that puka for myself if nobody wants it. All right, I have two candle holders here. These are leaded glass and dusty. Dusty leaded glass candle holders. Really pretty. You can put a votive in here or you can put a tea light in them. It's really pretty. Glass. Glass. Nothing wrong with it. There's one. It's this big. Here's number two. Dusty, of course. You have to clean it. Okay, so you get both. Both of those. Starting bid on both is $10. I gotta retract that. Sorry. You got excited. It's $10 for both. And they are heavy little boogers. Heavy little boogers, but they're beautiful. Anybody wants those? We got Regina at 11. If there is no one else, we will count them down. They are gorgeous. Let's set them down. Oh, we got Gypsy JJ. There's a lag. We got Inner Knowing at 10. Regina's in at 11. Yeah, they are heavy because they're leaded glass. Alright, we got Gypsy JJ in at 12. There's no chips or anything like that either. Alright, Regina's in at 14. Those little things are heavy to hold up with both arms. Alright, if everybody's done, we'll go ahead and count it down. Oh, we got Gypsy JJ in at 17. They're heavy little boogers. So I'm like, I gotta set them down. And we got Regina in at 18. They're suit when the light hits them. You can see the rainbow effects. Really cool. Alright, if everybody's... Thank you, Gypsy JJ. Going once. Going twice. Yeah, I did too. I love stuff when the light hits it. It has the beautiful... Oh, Gypsy JJ's in at 21. Regina's in at 22. Yeah, they are super nice. And the cool thing about them is if you don't want to use them as a candle holder, you can also use them as a sphere holder because they'll actually hold a sphere. We got Regina at 22 and Gypsy JJ at 23. So yeah, you can actually use them. I don't have a sphere in here, but I got an African egg. So they will actually hold spheres for you as well as candles. So they have multiple uses. Gypsy JJ's at 23, Regina's in at 24. And they are pretty too. If everybody's done, you read my mind. They do. They are beautiful. And it is like, they were sitting there and I never even tried to sell them. It's like, why haven't I sold those? But I think in my head, I thought, ooh, two vintage sphere holders, you know. All right, we have Gypsy JJ shot right on up to 33. Hey, if you ever bought a sphere holder, a decent one, you know they're expensive. All right, if Regina's out, we will go ahead and count it. All right, I love you, Ron. Have a good night. All right, if everybody's done, I will count this down and I'll show you more. I will show you the beautiful lion and the lamb that I haven't sold. I haven't really tried to sell it, really. Just kind of jacked around with it. All right, let's count it down. These are beautiful. Let me set them over here. because that's a safe spot for them. Alright. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And so I thought about one of these days this week I need to dedicate a show to rocks and everything because I have not been selling and I have so much that I haven't been thank you guys, I appreciate you. I haven't been really showing them. So I'm trying to figure out the best day it would be. Probably Friday because Friday is so dead on YouTube. Then the rock people that just want to buy rocks could actually just have a day of rocks. Does that make sense? I mean, because Fridays are like ghost town on YouTube. I don't know why. It's been like that for a long time. But I don't know what the deal is, why it's like a ghost town. Let's do this. This is from Israel. It is carved out of olive wood. There's a lamb. There's a lion. It is absolutely beautiful. They did a really good job on carving that. It is this big. If anybody wants it, starting bid. Let's do $20 on the Israel lamb and the lion, olive wood lion. I wish I could carve. I've never been a carver. I always wanted to carve. I'm more of a whittler. Give me a stick and just sit there and whittle. Yeah, if anybody wants it, if not, it'll stay on my desk. Because I actually like it. It gives me hope. Alright, let's move to the next. If anybody's rewatching and you see something you want, feel free to drop me a email. Alright, this one right here is a rock star, baby. It is a star. It is a glass star. And then the back is, what is that? Like the silver, so it reflects on the front. It is glass. It has a silver tone chain, no wear, and a lobster claw. Star is this big. And the drop, 9, 10, 11, 12-inch drop. And that is glass. It's got all colors. Depending on how you look at it, it's got all colors. Alright, starting bid is $1. Yeah, it really is a cool, it's glass, like I said. It's really cool how, depending on what way it turns, it's different. It has different reflections. See? Isn't that wild? That's wild. So it's starting bid's $1 if anybody wants it. And there's no wear on the chain. If not, I might wear it because I hung it there. I thought, man, I'd wear that. And I would too. Alright, let's go on to the next. We're just going to leave that at $1. Because here is another dainty chain with pearls on there. Let's see if these are real or if they're faux. Because I don't know. I think they're faux, but I might be wrong. It is a vintage necklace. I don't see a maker on it. It has a spring clasp. It's just a gold tone chain that has some pearls on it. Oh, let me see. Are these kinks or is that the... I hate these kind of chains. I was fighting with that vintage sterling silver chain that has the black on the sides. It's vintage. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the chain. It's just these little things you gotta fix them. It was like heck trying to get that damn thing, excuse my language, get it straight. Because I was like, this is annoying. So that's $1 if anybody wants that. Oh, let me give you a drop on it. It's just a dainty. It needs to be cleaned. It's just a dainty chain with little pearls on it. I don't know if they're real or not. They felt like they had some scratch action. 9-inch drop. As I said, 9-inch drop. My bucket fell over. Alright, so if nobody wants that, I'm going to start a bag. I already started a bag at Whatnot. I didn't sell it. And I usually list them. So that's what we're going to do. Is I'm going to start a bag. That way I don't have a bunch of crap to the side. Alright, there's number 1 in the bag. Alright, so here we have, let me make sure all the matches are here. It is a pile of vintage AB glass earrings. And when I say it's a pile, I mean it's a pile. This one's made by Laguna. There's your marking on there. Here's the match. Laguna. Vintage earrings. Here is the second pair. Let me make sure they all... Okay, that one. That one. Okay, here's the second pair. Now they need to be clean because they're old. These are really cool. They're kind of like a crescent moon. Here's number 1. Here is number 2. Here's earring pair number 3. This also has a name on it. This one right here is made by... Looks like Steven Seagal. It looks like something. Hold on, let me look. You know, even if I put my glasses on, I wouldn't be able to see it. Here, let me... You know, I'm glad nobody bought this little thing. It may actually come in handy. So let's see if you can read what it says. Can you read that? Let me get it up there close. Anybody? Can you read it? Looks like CW something. CW. Look at me. Like, can you see it? I think I got it upside down. Let's try it like that. I'm trying to get the light right. Anybody? Anybody? I can't read it. I'm blind. Okay, so I'm not blind. My eyes are aged. Aging eyes. I can't even see the chat, see if anybody said what it was. Cambodia? Hard to discern. How you saying Cambodia? I don't think it says Cambodia. Seagull. Something seagull. S-E-G-A-I, it looks like. L-E something. And then it says California. That's that old guy in California. You know, I just thought of a way. Let me look, see if this will work. There it is, magnifier. Let's see. This does the job. Lewis Siegel, California. There you go. Louis Siegel, California. Ha! Yeah, he used to make a lot. I've sold a lot of his stuff. It's just vintage jewelry that was made in California for the Hollywood people. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, that's why. Another 5 minutes and I might crack the code. Magic. Okay, so we got a nice pair of earrings of those with the Louis Segal. I wonder if he's kin to Steven Seagal. These are really nice. All right, there's one. Here's the other one. Same, it's marked Louis Segal. I've sold some of his stuff. It even says something on the inside. Damn, it says something else on the inside. Let's see what it says. Why does it have to say so much stuff? It's exhausting. All right, let's see what it says because curiosity killed the cat. Okay. It's got a patent number on the inside, so it's a patent number. So the inside is a patent number, the outside is the maker. So we got a set of those right there. Those are actually really pretty. I wonder if Marilyn Monroe wore them. Do you think so? Do you think so? I don't know. All right, then we have this set right here of AB glass beads, and those are wild, hippie. They have a really good, man, these are old. These are made so good. I could barely get that dang thing open. It was so tight because it's got a strong hinge on there. Super, well, it would have to with that size of earring. I mean, because it's heavy. Those are crystal. Those are AB glass beads. Crystal. I don't know where I got crystal from. They might be. Heck, I don't know. All right, so there's your second one. Big. Great clasp on that. That is impressive for an old earring because, you know, usually they're not made that well, but those are made good. So you're going to get all of them. Let me find a bag again. All right, let me open up my little chat so I can see you. How are you throwing in the star in the star? Oh, in the bag. Because I'm keeping that. Nobody wanted it. I ain't gonna throw everything good in the bag. All right, so 1 set, 2 set. Those are Laguna. 3 set, and the Segals. 4 sets. 4 sets of earrings. 4 sets of earrings. 4 sets. Starting bid. $10. $10. Now, I'm not throwing the star in the bag because I sell the bag as wearable / crafting. All right, we got Regina at 11. That's a killer deal. Anybody else? If not, we're going to send them to Miss Regina. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold. It's like, I wonder what that would cost me to buy it. That's a really cool star. It really is cool. I mean, it shows all the colors, which makes it, I mean, you know, it makes it, it'll go great with my mushroom shirt. Sorry. All right, that goes to Regina. Great by Regina, number 18. And that is for $11. I'll get that church one way, $1 at a time. I'll get there. All right. I forgot about the church. $1 at a time. I'll get there. I haven't forgotten. I'm just keeping it right here in the side of my head instead of the back of my mind. It's not in the frontal lobe. It's not in the back, but it's in the middle. All right. Let's go on to the next. Let's see what else we got here in the pile of fun. Now, this is all vintage and all kinds of stuff mixed in. I mean, literally. So this one right here is made by Nimitol, Nimis somebody. There's nowhere on the chain, and it goes down into this great rock. It's a great blue rock. That's what it goes into. And it has other stones right here as well as glass beads, stones and glass beads. Did you like the church I sent you? Yes. Forgot to say. Yes, I did. I just wish it was down the street. It closer the better. Cause if I have to stay in this state, I really want to stay within this area because I like it. It feels like home to me. And so there's another church. It's kind of similar that a company. I looked up all the deeds and everything on it, and it's a company that owns it. I thought it was the church that owned this other one, but it is super cool. I'll have to drive by there and get you guys a short so you can see it. It's all rock. I love rock. I love houses built out of rock, but it really is like an old schoolhouse, and it's built of rock. It has a dungeon. When I say dungeon, it's a cellar. You know the old cellars like you see in the really old houses that are on the side of the house that go down. It's got that. The windows have been boarded forever. The roof is starting to get bad on it. Somebody maintained it probably up till the company, which the company probably bought it for the land because I think it sits on an acre. But it's going to take some researching and me work my a little harder to can't make a proposal with pennies or dollar jewelry. So, but God knows for I do. So where there's a will, there's a way. It's only like a block from the church that I want to get. So where there's a will, there's a way. That something will happen, something will come. I mean, even if I could, because it's an old neighborhood. My great grandparents, as a matter of fact, a piece of the street in that Wheatland actually, still my grandpa's great grandpa still owns it. Edward Muir, he still owns it. One piece because the city had annexed way back then, where they basically took his piece of land right there, and it's where it goes this way or the street curves this way, and that piece of street is still in my grandpa's name, just a piece of the street. And so I really want to stay in that area now. I can turn that into a church, and the reason why is because I don't think that the city would say crap about. First of all, you can move a trailer as long as you got to get all the permits though. But I think they allow you to have it there for 2 years. That would give me more than enough time if I could move this there to restore, and I would have magic and all those people come and help. But yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I love old stuff like that. I do. And so it really called to me, and I was just like, I'm just curious who owns that. So I looked it up, and it's some LLC company. That means some probably a realtor that's a senator or something owns it, and they're hiding their ass by having the LLC. But hey, you never know. They might get desperate. Who knows? I mean, anything's possible. But it's such a rickety little town, and everything is so old. Now they tried to build real fancy houses and put $400,000 on them back in one corner. I think that's the whole plan, is to push out the poor people so that they can take over and build these giant houses that nobody's gonna buy because they're made like crap, with crap wood, crap particle board. Nobody wants that. The only people that want that are the people that base their value on the size of their house. It's almost like a guy basing his value on the size of his wiener. Okay, I couldn't resist. Sorry, forgive me, Lord. All right, so there we go. There's that one. Starting bid $2. $2 on the Nicomaw necklace. I couldn't resist, Carol. You just can't hold it back forever. It just had to be, it had to be said. I'd prefer a little shack, guys, any day of the freaking week, man. I just love it. I don't, I'm just not one of those people. I don't have to have fancy. It could be a storage building with pretty windows in it, and I'd be happy as a church mouse. All right, we got Alpine. Juicy JJ. I done really good at not cursing. All right, let's count it down for Alpine. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's really pretty too. But yeah, that's true. I'm gonna have to go by there tomorrow. Y'all have to see what I'm talking about. Some turd probably watching that has more money than he has wiener size will go try to buy it. It wouldn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me anymore. It's true. Nothing. Hear this, girl. I guess I am kind of having faith, really. Because after paying my taxes, I don't have that. But I have faith. I keep believing. Even when I start doubting, I get that oomph, that power flow of you got this, you can do it. It comes back. And then it starts dwindling down as the days go by. But you know what? And then it comes back again. So, I don't know. You never know. Yeah, it is a cool piece too. It is a name brand too, which is really cool. I'm just writing Alpine, so I don't write Alpine Glitch. I don't know why I do that. It's like I didn't know how to say it for a long time. And then I think about that song. I don't remember how it goes. Oh, this is big. Oh, it's attached to another necklace. Let me turn back on the lights. Oh, we got blue. Oh, this is big. I think this is blue quartz. 10 millimeter balls is big fat. That one has purple in it though, but these are like a light blue. It is a quartz. So I don't know. It kind of looks like blue quartz more than it does milky quartz. But the cool thing is a lot of people don't realize that amethyst is actually a quartz. So is citrine. So it's not unusual to have those different minerals in a bracelet. All right, that's between a 9 and a 10. Those are big balls, big blue balls, and it is a 10 millimeter bead. So it's not your 8 millimeter. That is an 8 millimeter. This is a 10 millimeter. See the size difference? Big balls. Starting bid. Let's see. I paid our text about an hour before it came on. I was glad to see you and the gang. Friendly faces tonight. Yeah, that's how I felt when I paid taxes, man. It's like, I really do work for nothing. Are we slaves or what? I really felt like that because I deliver. If I had not did deliveries and was able to write off the taxes on the gas, I'd have been really. I was already screwed, but I'd have been really screwed. And then it's like, this is why I don't have a vacation because I got to pay all these taxes. And then I keep telling myself, well, President Trump is working to get us free again because we're in bondage, just like in the times of Rome. We have pretty much been taxed into slavery, and that's the truth. And that's another reason why I wanted a job to kind of because, it helps. It helps with some of those taxes. And so I'll probably never have a vacation, but if I can buy that little house, I'd be happy with that. I'll turn it into a church. I'll put a big steeple on it. All right, starting bid on this is $4. It's a really nice bracelet. And then the masters at B won't even give me a job because I guess I'm too fantastic. I don't know what the hell the deal is. It's like, man, don't make me go to Taco Bell, please. I have lowered my pride down to about this big. And really, I just need to exercise, more than anything, is I need to I don't want to deliver because my car is old and I don't know how much it can take of that. And I love that car. It needs new sills around the windshield. I don't want to jack it up, because a new car, I don't want to get it. I don't want to have to do that either. I was hoping his last year, it'll be great. Oh, yeah. I can't wait. Just oh yeah, they're supposedly, but they're getting a lot of beat back from the Democrats, and it's just like whatever, just do away with it. But then it's just a big screw game. They want to keep us slaves to their system, and everybody's tired of it. And there's going to be a revolution, and it's their own fault. And then they're going to shit their pants and not know what to do, Because I'll tell you what, the military will be fighting with we the people because they support and they stand for the Constitution, not for a guy in a suit that has a fancy house, a fancy car, and is going to shit his pants. So, I mean, something good's bound to happen. It has to. I mean, either Jesus will come back or we will finally be free of taxes. I've worked my whole life, and when I needed to be on disability because I hadn't worked in 5 years, and that was done by Mr. Bush. They did away with if you did not work within 5 years, you lost your what you paid in. I've paid in since I was 16 years old. Where's my money? Give me my money. You were trying to put me on SSI bullcrap to be a slave to your system and live on pennies? Oh hell no. I will die working my ass off because I will not be on their bullcrap and freaking eat their line of cookies. I ain't doing that. So yeah. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It just needs to go away. It's unconstitutional. Taxation is theft. It's just like all this stuff I paid taxes on. It's like somebody else already paid taxes on it probably 20 times. Why am I having to pay taxes on it again? It is stupid. All right, so I can write it off. But that's not the point. All right, going once. So actually, I should be able to sell my stuff without having to pay taxes on it, because it's already been paid taxes on it over and over again. Going twice. Last call. And sold to Alpine. Congratulations. That's a really nice one. Yeah, don't get me started. They're not my friends. They're not your friends either. It's not what you know, it's who you blow. Okay, so I'm being naughty. That's how I feel about them, though. It's like, man, they're all liars and robbers. They'll all have their place in hell. That's how I feel about it. You're welcome. I'm glad you guys enjoy my my funniness. Miss D, welcome in. You just missed the grand story. Good to see you, sister. I hope you're doing well. I agree, Shana. I think a lot of people agree with me. That's why they kept telling me I need to run for mayor. And it's like, I wouldn't run for mayor of this state if you paid me $5 million. I'd run for mayor in a little town. That'd be fine. Like this little town I want to move into because, well, actually, no, because they made it, even though it's another little town, the big town soaked it up. They do that. Luckily, we're about to have a new governor, so maybe things will change, but I doubt it. Kind of gave up hope on change. They just want to build casinos everywhere so people can throw their hard-earned dollars into that and the losing lottery. It's ridiculous. I don't gamble. I buy scratchers here and there, and it's like, I never win. I mean, we're on the same page with you, Sheena, just because the bobbleheads on the news tell stories. Most can see through the BS finally, and we're waiting for change. Oh, heck yeah, we're waiting. Hello, Silver Girl. There's Silver Girl. Welcome in, sister. Yeah, I think we're all we're all tired of being slaves. I mean, for a free country, the only person it's free for is illegals. Because they come here, even if they come here legal, they can open a business and be tax-free for 10 years. What about us? We're not tax-free for 10 years. And that needs to stop too. Nobody ever mentions that. It's just like the companies hiring the illegals to come over to work on those different visas. And it's like, so messed up. It's messed up. All right, this is lava beads with some kind of really cool. It looks like tourmaline. It's got a really nice tiger's eye ball on there, and it's on a stretchy. So if you like use essential oils, you can put it on there and sniff yourself all day long. You can sniff yourself. So it's just a really cool necklace. All right, starting bid. If anybody wants that, we'll do $1. And believe it or not, lava stones. These are 8 millimeter. Those damn things are expensive too. Ask me how I know. They are. They're expensive because people use them to put essential oils on, and some people wear them to absorb negative energy. So if nobody buys it, maybe I should put it on my forehead. True story. Wear it on my forehead. We got Alpine at 1 and DC at 1. Just wear it on my forehead. Hey, I've been known to, if I like a necklace, I'll stick it on my forehead. We got Alpine at 2. Let's cut it down. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold. I guess what got me, it wasn't just the taxes. It was living somewhere, paying for a lot, and somebody telling you, these kids telling you, and these companies that are making billions off of poor people, raising their crap, and then they try to cause the people to fold so that they can profit again off the same property. And it just makes me want to throw up. Do not invest in a place like that. God will hold you responsible. And it's not going to be pretty because it's wrong, and you're a thief. There's not another better word for it. You're worse than a Roman. So that's how I feel about it. I don't care about me. I care about people, you know? And that's the sad part, is not enough people care. All they care about is themselves. Hey, Shirley, how are you doing? Good to see you. If more people cared, things would be different. At least I think, anyway. Maybe I'm just a dreamer. But I'm not the only one. Marines mom, Army mom, thank you for being here. All right, up next we have a real chakra bracelet. It's got a Buddha, and it's got tiger's eye, and it's got soda light, and it's got amethyst, carnelian. Not sure what the yellows are. Not sure what the greens are. And that looks like blue dyed quartz with a Buddha head on a good stretchy. Really nice, gift worthy nice. It looks brand new. All right, so that's between a 13 and a 14. And good stretchy. Starting bid $3. It's actually really nice. It's real nice, actually. Super nice. We have Minnie at 3 and Regina at 4. And Minnie's at 5. I just keep telling myself, God won't let the people that are hurting hurt forever. You know, the poor people aren't forgotten. You know, eventually God will put his foot down and it'll be a beautiful day. All right, Regina's out. Thank you, Regina. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold. Yeah, it just feels like they're trying to push me back into nursing. I know my back couldn't handle it. I could do I could do hospice or like visiting angels, but that's about the extent of it. There's no way I could lift on. That's how I hurt my back. Was I was taking care the first time I was 21, and a lady I worked on a dementia Alzheimer's ward, and she had forgotten that she couldn't walk. She stood up and started walking to me, and I was like, "Oh no!" from her wheelchair, and I was like, "Oh no!" And then she started to go down. Well, everybody knows if an elderly person breaks their hip, they usually don't survive. Usually, that's the end of it. And so I caught her, and when I caught her, she felt I went down. She was on top of me, and but she didn't get hurt. I did, but she didn't get hurt. Boy, that next day I couldn't walk, and that was the beginning of my back issues. But it didn't stop me. I still did it. I still did that line of work because I loved it. I did. But it is hard on you. We all need help. Prayers for everyone. I know, Shirley. Well, that's why I'm going to do that video on the casserole. Because, like I said, our elders knew what they were doing. I mean, seriously. And another reason why I do this is because, honestly, regular people can sell this stuff and make money. So God blesses me, and I'm able to bless somebody else, and then they're able to help with their bills. There. Now you know why I do what I do. So I'm still able to serve people, but it still blesses me. Does that make sense? Or does that sound cheesy? Because it's true. All right, that goes to Miss Minnie. Thank you, Minnie. I try to bless people. If I had more money, I'd bless people even more than I do. And that's the truth. I enjoy it. It really does make me feel, it makes me feel good. I mean, I can't do anything else. So at least I feel like I'm doing something good in the world because, you know, there's so many that don't do good. At least I feel like I'm doing my part. So I do my best. All right, this is amazing. This is a beautiful quartz ball on there, and then you've got obsidian and the pink beads. Hold on, let me think. Rhodonite, rhodonite, obsidian, and quartz. And it's on a good stretchy, which is always good. Oh, you're good, Shirley. Thank you for coming. All right, this is a 10. And it stretches bigger if you need bigger. And starting bid, this is a really nice one. Starting bid, $3. 8 millimeter beads. This is about, I would say 12 millimeter, but these are 8 millimeters. And obsidian, rhodonite, and quartz. We got Regina at 4. If there's no one else, we will cut it down. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold to Regina. Hello, Stacy. I almost said Nacy. Hello, Stacy. How you doing, sister? I love you to the moon. I hope you're doing well. She's in Canada. That's Miss Stacy. But, you know, you just do what you can. I mean, that's all you can do. Even if it's make a casserole and put it on a paper plate and foil it and take it to a neighbor, that's doing something, you know, and I like that. Some of the best stories I've ever heard is of neighbors helping their neighbors. Your neighbors could be anywhere. Pretty sure this casserole wouldn't do so well if I milled it, but it was a joke. It was a really bad joke. Hello, Flutterio. And that goes to Regina. Up next. States that I hear them in Canada as well. Yeah, I heard Canada's in bad situation. This one has the string still on it where they sold it. Okay, you have to get that off yourself. Looks like I'm gonna say either moss agate or jade. I don't know which one. It's a really dark, pretty green. On a stretchy. That right there is where they had the tag apparently, and I don't have scissors to cut it off. It's really pretty green though. It is a 12. And those are 8mm beads. Starting bid $3. $3. That's really pretty too. It has gold tone spacers between each one of the beads. It is pretty. Oh, Flario, you have a channel. I'll give you a spanner. That way you can get to know people. We got Regina at 3. Let's count her down. I gave you a spanner, Flutter, so if you want to meet these, a lot of these people have channels. Going once. Thank you for coming. Going twice. Last call. And sold. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. This goes to Regina. Does it feel like popcorn time? I've been on this popcorn kick. I don't know what the deal is with it, but I've been on this kick of eating popcorn. This is a really weird. This right here is bone. This right here is sea glass. And I don't know what the heck the black things are, but that's bone, that's sea glass, and those are something, something. I don't know what they are. But these has gold tone spacers in between those. That's a really pretty colored sea glass. Like I said, that's bone. It's on a stretchy. It is a 9 before stretched. It's very hippie-like. If anybody wants that, starting bid is $2. $2. No, I didn't make them. I don't make anything. Well, I can't say I didn't make anything because, well, I glued this ring together. And that's a sterling silver dragon ring. And I glued that big honkin'. This is not glass. I believe this one is iolite. I have a couple of them that are iolite. I think this is iolite. I can't remember. It might be glass. The small one's iolite. All right, we have Desert at 2. Regina's at 3. If everybody's... So I did kind of make... I was bored. I was bored that day. All right, let's count it down. It is. Jury glue is amazing. That... I think it's like... I don't know, S5000 or something. I've had it for like 5 years, never even used it. And I was sitting there talking to Suzanne, was like, you guys see what I'm doing? Hey, when I can't sleep, I do weird stuff. I do. And sold. Why not? It's like I never offered it to anybody to buy it. They might have, but I think the reason why I didn't offer it is because it has a little divot right there. You can barely see it. But I notice everything. I do. I notice everything. So, hi, Dottie. Welcome in, Dottie. I do. I notice everything. So it's like, eh. It is blingy. I just thought it would be funny to wear it. You know, Dottie, I gave you a spanner, and that way you feel like you're a part of the tribe. Okay, so that goes to yeah. What Desert Rose says, what Elaine said, E6000. That stuff's amazing. I put it in front of the heater to dry, and it didn't do anything. I guess it's not flammable. Don't go by what I say, because I mean it could be. But yeah, I got it to dry faster. It reminds me of those doorknobs. Man, those doorknobs are expensive. And they're not even that big. It's like, man. Now, this actually goes down into a cut stone. So I stuck the tip in there. And that's how the dragon is holding it. I love those vintage doorknobs. Even the new ones are freaking crazy expensive. True story. Crazy expensive. Because I looked at them and I was like, man, I need that. I need those. I don't need them. However, they'd be pretty. Man, I could have took off all of them glass doorknobs and sold each one of those doorknobs. Yeah, think about the past. I need to stop that. All right, that goes to Regina. Doors, man, those oak old doors, they go for big money. It is like if I had had more time, I could have pretty much made on scrap in my grandma's house. I could have made a ton. All right, this right here is a bracelet that is beryl. It says, "Beautiful girl, you were made to do great things." Yeah, that made me smile. So it says, "Beautiful girl, you were made to do great things." And those are 6 millimeter beads, and there's your aquamarine. It's just beryl, basically beryl. All right. Oh yeah, DC. I love those, man. They're so awesome. And I love the doorknobs that are sideways, the old ones, not the ones they do now. But yeah, that is you're made to do beautiful. Oh, it's actually made by a fancy company. Inspiration CSL or something like that. Inspiration something. All right, starting bid $2. Anybody wants that? You're made to do beautiful things. That'd be a nice gift to a young lady that, you know, needs a pick me up. Needs to know that, hey, you're special. It's almost like 12 going to tape. Okay, thank you, Shirley, for coming. God bless you. Sleep well. May your sleep be sweet. Thank you for dropping in. Yep, when you first wall and old brass ones, man, those are amazing. Amazing. We got Stacy at 2. Let's count it down. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold to Stacy. Congratulations, Stacy. It's really nice. So I'll be doing this all week. We're gonna try to get my desk cleaned off. Try. And so try. I won't invoice until Sunday, unless you want it sooner. If you want it sooner, just let me know. Send me an email. All right. I need to take a short break. If it's okay with you guys, I gotta pee and get some more coffee. But you guys entertain each other, hang out, and we got more pretties. I'm not. Oh, what are you? Hello. Anyway, we got more. So I'm gonna take a short break. If you guys need to take a short break, go ahead and take your short break. I gotta have coffee too. See, Dottie understands. I love you guys. Yeah, I got tons of pretties. But I got y'all to share it with, so that's cool. Alright, I'll be back in just a minute. Let me move my box here. Oh, there's that box too. Oh, what is this, Stacy? Is this I always wonder what this was. I can't read. It's a vintage necklace, and it's got markings on it. But do you know what that is? What that rock is? It is the most beautiful red rock. Let me turn off this light. That is the most beautiful red rock I've ever seen. And it's a vintage necklace. Like I said, it's got a maker and all that on there. Anyway, I thought she might know. She knows what a lot of rocks are. She sells rocks, cuts rocks, plays with rocks, all kinds of stuff. Nine Chins. Nine Chins said hi, Stacy. Stacy said no, toilet paper heart. Garnet. Yeah, it's super amazing. It's super amazing. I don't know what it is. I don't even, this camera ain't gonna do it justice. It is amazing though. It is so pretty. Welcome in, Nine Chins. Is Nine Chins save Stacy? Petrified crab apples. Oh, Dottie, I don't know what it is, but it's freaking gorgeous. I mean, literally. It's heavy too. And they're cold. So I don't know what it is, other than it's got fancy symbols on the clasp. We like throw toilet paper, haha, Nine Chins is cool. Okay, cool. Okay, you're welcome. Hey, we gotta check. We always have weirdos come to our chat and disrupt it. And then I gotta go on a blocking ban. And it's retarded and I hate doing it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. I shall return with coffee. And I gotta let my dog pee. So I'll be right back. You guys grab you a snack. Hey, Johnny. Good to see you, Johnny. Yeah, it's funny because when a turd does come, all the mods fight to see who they can. Usually, I put them in timeout, and then when they pop out with a smart comment, then they put them back in timeout or they block them. Oh, cool! That one's from Italy. It actually has a crucifix or Jesus on it, and it's super cool. I didn't want to put it outside, and then I was like, should I sell it? And I was like, nobody probably wants it, so I just hung it up. It's actually wrought iron. It's heavy. All right, let's do this. Let's since there's a rock lady in here. A big fat tower. That sucker's huge, and it's ruby zoisite. And the length on this one is, we'll do a little bit of everything. We'll do it all. This one is from the tip, 3.5 inches.
Hey, Johnny.
Oh, it's too loud.
See you, Johnny.
Why did you turn yourself up? And if anybody wants that starting bid, let's do $7 on the Ruby Zoe site. It's a big fat one. I can prove to you. That's your standard. Let me get one that don't have a sticker on the bottom that tells me what it is. That's a big difference. If anybody wants that biggie, we got Dottie at 7. All right. If there's no other, we'll count it down. That's beautiful too. To claim when she puts the starting bid, just put in the dollar amount and keep bidding as you feel it. Yeah, just go with it. If it calls to you, grab it. That's how I roll. If it calls to you, grab it. You'll never find the prices anywhere else. Hey, sweet mermaid bear, happy birthday to you, sister. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. It is Sweetly's birthday, you guys. We have Dottie in at 9. Bet that glows good in UV. Yeah, if I could find my UV light. When I was I had 2 of them. I had Ron's and mine. And I dropped mine in a bucket. And so I was like, hey, give me your flashlight. I was looking for something for somebody. I don't remember what it was now. And and it was funny because when we left, he's like, where's my flashlight? And I'm like, I don't know. And I still haven't found it. I'm sure I will as we go through the stuff eventually. Because I brought the tubs with me, but haven't dug in them. All right, we have Sweet at 10. Let's count it down. Going once. Going twice. You're welcome. Birthdays only come around once a year. Last call. Unless you're like me. And then we have 9 chins at 11. We have 9 chins at 11. And then actually 38, I kind of wanted to forget about birthdays. But now this year I'll be 51. Yeah, I do PayPal. You just fill out the job form at the top, and that way I know where to send your invoice. I don't invoice until Sunday because I'm going live every day to move this stuff out. So I also have spheres and stuff too that I still haven't got to. I've got raw rocks. I've got Herkimer diamonds. I got all kinds of stuff. Jewelry, all kinds of stuff. All right, we have Dottie at 12. Yeah, I've got hello McRonald's, how are you doing? You got balls. I got balls. I got balls. Yeah, I ship all over the place. The most place I ship to is the UK. I've shipped Australia, Canada, and yeah. There's another weird place that I ship to. I've shipped to Africa once. So I've shipped, yeah. I get the best deal possible too. I try to find the best amount. I use 3 different platforms to do my shipping. so I can get people the best amount. All right, we have 9 inches at 13. That's kind of down. 9 shins. I said 9 inches. Going once. Sorry, guys. That made me laugh. Going twice. Last call. And sold. Morbid, do you have a Herkimer diamond? I said morbid. I don't like the color morbid. Sweetly, do you have a Herkimer diamond? Send it to Stacy, okay? No, I don't. I'll send you a Herkimer for your birthday. Let me write it down. Okay, I wrote it on my paper so I don't forget. I'll send you a Herkimer from me to you for your birthday. All right, so it would be $13, and it, yeah, and I'll just put it in Stacy's box if that's okay with Stacy. Okay, it's a big rock. Okay. I love sharing. Um, I've given Herkimers away for years. I love doing it. I don't love it when someone sells them because it's like, that's so not cool. You know what I mean? It's like, I give with a good heart. All right, let me get my bucket back down here. All right, up next, let's do this one. This one is green aventurine. It's got a perfect point. It's beautiful. I marked the bottom for you so you know what it is. So I would remember what it is. And this one is this big. Where is my measure tape? My measure tape came off of the desk, so I'll have to retape it or I'll lose it. 1/2 inch on this one. Starting bid. Dottie wants that cross. You really want that cross? Oh, you guys are so sweet. Stacy, for all the new people, please fill out the job form. Thank you so much, Stacy. It's at the top of the down menu. All info is safe with Sheena. Yeah, I don't share people's stuff. I don't even say your name unless you tell me you can call me this. So it's all sealed and protected. You're protected. All right, starting bid on this. Let's do $4 on the green aventurine. Green aventurine point. My dog is not a good camper. Oh no. That sucks. We got my dog's just a spoiled brat, but she's old and I adopted her and I love her so much, but she's so stubborn and old. She's stubborn. All right, let's count this down for Alpine. Hello, cake and meat, eat day with cherry on top and more. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Going twice. Last call. And sold to Alpine. Oh, we got Sweetly in at 5. We got Sweetly in at 5. Dottie. Oh, she's a perfect dog for me, though. She doesn't expect me to take for. She won't even go for a walk. You have to put that dog in a stroller. But she doesn't know how to be a dog because she was one of the breeder dogs. She's a Frenchie. And so she was like the mama dog. So she doesn't know how to do anything. She knows how to eat and beg for pets. And that's about it. And go pee. And that's, yeah, pretty much it. And then that's negotiable with her. All right, we have Sweet at 8. Yeah, if everybody's done, we'll go ahead and count it down. And I'll show you guys what I have here next to me. And I've got more too. Thank you so much, Cake. I appreciate you. Going once. We have Dottie in at 10. A great beggar 24/7. That's how mine is. When I was in there cooking, she kept, it's like, you already ate. I don't want her to be so overweight that, makes it worse for her. But she lives to eat. All right, Alpine is out. Let's count it down. We have Dottie at 10. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold to Miss Dottie. Congratulations, Dottie. I sure do miss my Shay, though. It sure did make selling easier when she was around. Bacon, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. A dog that doesn't beg for food. You sure you actually got a dog? I know, right? Good to see you, Bacon. This is my friend Bacon, you guys. Don't judge him for his name. He's a cool guy. I've known him forever. He's probably the most sane guy I know on YouTube. Or almost. Almost. Alright, let's do another tower. I don't remember. Let's do the purple one. I don't remember what this is. I don't know. Maybe lepidolite. I'm not sure. It has a vug. Has a couple of vugs in it. It's really cool. This one's like really, really cool. It's that big. It's got beautiful sparklies. Stacy, I filled out the job form. Oh, you guys are amazing. Yeah, you can if you want 9-inch. I'll write it down. It'll come up on my invoicing. Okay, it's 3 inches. She's 3 inches and she's a little thin, but that's okay. She's beautiful. All right, starting bid on this. $4. I need to change my name. There's nothing wrong with your name. I just want 9 inches. That's what she said. Said magic. That's funny. Helen is in the house. Oh my gosh. We got Alpine. How you doing, Helen? Good to see you, sister. You guys, this is my friend Helen. She is in Kenya, Africa. She's so cool. I love her so much. It was so funny. She was praying for me for rain, and this bird, okay? She's like, she just shut up. Shut up. This bird, she's eating cassava, flew down and grabbed her food. True story. I'm going to tell everybody that story because it is amazing. It was the coolest story I've ever heard because I saw it. It was amazing. All right, let's see. I'm gonna make sure. Daddy said, please send to Sweetly. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, let me write that down. To Sweetly. Happy birthday, Sweetly. From Dottie. So that's a beautiful, beautiful. Let me write it on the rock. You guys are so amazing. That's so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. All right. So we are at Alpine at 4. Let's count it down. You guys are so amazing. I don't see it though. Sweetly. Uh, PayPal, if you click on my About section, you can just click the link right there. It is my business account. I have a business PayPal because I'm actual real business. So you can click, I have a church link there that I'm raising money for. So if you want to click on that, it still goes into the account and I will put it in Sweetly's box from you. So thank you so much for being kind. All right. Hey, Surfer, how are you doing? Good to see you. This is my other friend, A Server. He's in Hawaii. I know all kinds of people, you guys. He's in beautiful Hawaii. We got balls. We got 9-inch in here. Got all kinds of things in here. Okay, that's sold to Alpine. I'm just going to put sold. So we're going to send that to Alpine, number 29. Alpine. All right, let me get it back. There used to be a guy, I love that. He was a music guy. His name was Lunatic Fringe. He used to come in here all the time. He's an older guy. Really nice guy. Was into records and doing music. And I don't know what happened to him. He was on Facebook for a while, which I don't use Facebook. But he was just a really, really cool guy. And I guess, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but I thought it was pretty cool. All right, this one right here, I have no clue what this one is. It's not, it's got a bunch of, what is that called? Striations, cracks. And then it's got, I don't know, it's a purple tip. I don't know. I don't know what the heck it is, but it's got a bunch of striations in it. I guess that's what you call it. Earth cracks. And I don't know why the tip's purple unless that's where they stuck the cap on it so it doesn't break. So I don't know. It's an unknown soldier. It's fat. It's about 2 inches. That's what she said. Ugh. Where's my tape? Let's see what this one is. Oh, 2.5 inches. So it's an unknown soldier. So here we go. On the unknown soldier, $3 on the unknown soldier. I have no idea what it is. I have no freaking clue on this one. It doesn't look like howlite. I don't know what it is. It's got a lot of striations in it. I can see little quartz crystals, drusies in it. We got Magic at 3 and Alpine at 4. Laugh out loud, 9 chins. That's so funny, 9 chins. I love that. Sweet said, 9 chins, if you tap the chat screen, her info should pop up and hit that when it does. You can click down Sheena Sells 30 Treasures. Here, let me go over here and get it. I'll go get it. Hold on. Let me go get it. Let's see. Let me find my page. I'll drop it. Okay, this is to my, it'll say Machinist Ministry, but it's the same thing. They won't let you do friends and family when you have a business account on PayPal, because I have a business account. They have extra rules on there, rules for everything. Let me plug in my. I gotta plug in my. Are we charging now? Let's see. Hold on, I gotta make sure we're charging. Yeah, it's charging. Okay, we're charging. Good deal. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Okay, we have Alpine at 4. If everybody's done, we'll count it down. Thank you. Thank you guys for hanging out, too. I appreciate it. Stacy's energy when you're kind of, I'm not low, I'm just balanced. I'm like just there. And her energy is amazing. I'm glad she came in. I can feel it. Going twice. Last call. And sold. Oh, mine let me weird. I'm weird. I really am weird. I've never claimed not to be weird. I'm honest and weird all at the same time. But you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. I never wanted to be like anybody else, so it works out, I guess. And it goes to Alpine. I never claimed not to be weird. I kind of like being weird. Keeps it interesting. Nobody knows what I'm thinking. Alright. Fact, Sheena. It's so enjoyable here. I really like this slower pace. Yeah. And to some people it's fast because I try not to. They want a tower. I try not to, but sometimes I get overly excited and then go crazy. This is strawberry quartz. Beautiful strawberry quartz. It's beautiful. And this one's fat. I think it's 2 inches too. I can hear what y'all saying. That's what she said. Alright, this one right here. 2.5 inch. The strawberry quartz starting bid $5. It's got growth. Yeah, it is a fatty. It really is fat. It's fat. That ain't what she said. That's true. That one I saw a rainbow at the top. Let's see if I can get it again. I thought I saw a rainbow. If you take it in the light, you'll see the rainbow. I'm sure there's a rainbow. There's always a rainbow. If nobody wants the strawberry quartz, we'll go to the next. Oh, we got Stacy at 6. Let's count it down. Going once. Going twice. But I disagree. Let's go. And sold to Stacy. Congratulations, Stacy. That's one of my favorites. It's pretty. It wasn't fat. I love you guys. You guys make me laugh. You keep me real. You give me life. You're like a oxygen absorber. Just kidding. Now that was funny. Admit it. It was funny. That's funny. Alright, up next, let's do this green. Let's change it up a little bit. I got more towers. Trust me. This one, oh no, but it's gorgeous. It don't look like, it looks like a venturine. Big fat pebbles. It's got a great, now, have I taught y'all guys how to get rid of that? You just slide the bead over the top and then watch me break it. And then it's hid. So yeah. Big fat green. I think it's green aventurine. That's what it looks like to me. Now I have confused jade and green aventurine before. This is a nice big one. It's roughly a 14 centimeters. So that's a nice big one. And starting bid on that, $4 on the aventurine. $4. $4 to make you holler. PayPal has asked for shipping address, but it's going to Stacy. I just added a note PayPal. You just leave it my address. Sorry, newbie here. Okay, it's fine, 9 cents. I'll figure it out. PayPal and I go way back. So yeah, I'll figure it out. We got Regina at 5. If there is no one else, let's count it down. We got Sweetly in at 6. That's a nice big one, no comment. Oh my gosh, all the funnies are here tonight. I got all the cool peoples. It is this really nice color. It's very indica. Thank you, 9 chins. Okay, we got Regina in at 7. And let me write that down. I'm written on the paper, paid. All right, I wrote that down. Regina's at 7. If everybody's done, we'll count it down and I'll show you some more rocks. I got this pile of rocks down here too that I can sell really cheap. I swear I saw your light behind you go brighter. Maybe. Are you kidding me? I collect so much vintage stuff that it wouldn't surprise me if I didn't bring friends with them. Because I haven't smudged in a long time. It wouldn't surprise me. Maybe it's an angel. It's an angel. All right, let's count this down. Going once. It's an angel. Going twice. Last call. It did. And sold. Now you're going to have me going back on the video to look and see, do you see any orbs or anything? Freak me out. Hey, it is freaky. Yeah, I'm not afraid. As long as as long as they don't bother me, I don't bother them. I think it's the camera adjusting. This is a tablet. It don't usually adjust. It really don't. It don't usually. I have it to where it stays normal because when I use the cam, it always adjusts and it drives me crazy because I feel like I'm fighting the camera trying to see. Yeah, I have a lot of vintage stuff, so it wouldn't surprise me. Probably just a loved one visiting. Y'all stop trying to freak me out. 3 o'clock in the morning is coming. That's when the veil is the thinnest, you know. Oh, where has this channel been all my life? Oh, thank you so much, 9 chins. I've been hiding. YouTube don't get me out there because I don't make videos. I just don't make my videos suck. And so with YouTube, they expect you to make videos too. They're slave drivers, or they won't put you out into the algorithm, and that's pretty much how it is. This is pretty much how it is, and that's why little channels. It's important for people to help them grow. You know, because I watch all kinds of stuff. I watch homesteaders. You name it, I watch it. I love mountains. I watch all kinds of stuff. I don't even watch regular TV anymore. I haven't for years, actually. So, why would I watch regular TV when I can have... I don't even have cable because I watch YouTube constantly. I'm interacting with real people. And I enjoy that. This right here is Unikite. No, not Unikite. It's a kite. Hold on, let me think of what it's called. I'm thinking. If I can get this chain off of it. This one is, hold on, let me think. It's not, is it Unikite? No. Not Unikite. It's a kite. Larva kite. Larva kite. This is a really, really big. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Flutter. I couldn't remember. Ever since I had that heart attack back, I guess 5 years ago now, and I'm still alive. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't because I'm fat. It's because I have lupus and I ate my Widowmaker. But my Widowmaker 50%, and I'm still here today, guys. That's amazing. But ever since that, when I get tired, when I start getting tired, although I'm not tired, my brain gets tired first. So you have a beautiful pendant on here of one of my favorite flowers, which is I got it on my arm. What's it called? Comes out of the mud. Come on. I know Stacy knows what it is. Lotus. Yes, thank you, Flutter. It's got a beautiful lotus on there. I don't know what that's made out of, but it looks really nice. Beautiful 8mm larvicite, has silver tone separators, more beautiful larvicite. Larvicite is a good stone. I love it. And this thing is huge. It is. It's big. You could make probably 10 different bracelets off of this. And like I said, and it's on a stretchy of all. It's like, why do you need a stretchy for something that big? Let me turn this on. It's just, it has beautiful flash too. It's just a really beautiful stone. And it is protective. Like if somebody is doing a spell against you with their words, or if they are into voodoo or witchcraft or something like that, this is a great protective stone, because what this stone represents, if they send out bad energy towards you, it's like your guardian. It protects you. What they send out, this is going to send it right back to them. And so, yeah, it's got great flash on it. So it's really nice. You could, like I said, you could make a lot of bracelets with that. A necklace and bracelets and earrings. When I buy my stuff, that's actually what I look at. I look at what can somebody, well, first of all, I like the stone, but second of all, it's got a lot of purposes. Sheena, please scroll up. Great protection stone. Great job. 9. Sheena is the best seller on YouTube. My favorite by far. Oh, it's Surfer. I love him so much. I really do. I got the most amazing cuckoo clock from Sheena. She did. I was like, it's got tape all over it. And she's like, I don't care. It looks like my grandpa's. So she got it. My faxes go to cyberspace and get lost. Heck yeah, FTV. YouTube is way better. It is way better. You guys rock. I haven't been delivering, so I've been able to visit my friends here on YouTube a little bit, because I haven't been delivering. Guys, the delivering was about to kill me. I'm like, I'm an old lady, and I'm doing this every day. 50% heart, and I hear these kids complaining about working hard, and it's like, what are you talking about? Imagine having my energy. But I did. I kicked butt. I don't surrender. 18-inch drop on this sucker. 18 inches worth of beautiful beads. Starting bid is going to be, let's do $10. Let's do $10. You can make many things. You can make 2 necklaces. Or like 5 bracelets. That's a lot. And it is beautiful too. It has great flash. Alright, we got Regina at 11. Turn off that light. It's blinding. There's nobody else. We'll count it down and I'll show you something. Hey, Brian, I love your birds. He did some shorts and videos of birds. You could wear, yeah, you could. You could double it over. All right, let's count it down. Going once. Brian's in the house. Ace Surfer's in here. Going twice. Last call. And so thank you guys for hanging out with me. It makes you feel loved. So thank you guys. And that goes to Regina. I have. I've been selling on YouTube for 3 years. And so it's really what God wants me to do because, like I said, I'm able to. Everybody's able to get. It's cool to be able to get something in the mail that didn't cost you an arm and a freaking kidney, and it feels good. Feels really good. My life has changed a lot from when I started. Everything's different now, and I like it. It's really a good thing. But yeah. And my daughter grew up, move out. It's like, jeez. All right, this is a vintage necklace. I don't know what rock this is, but it is so stinking beautiful. The beads on it are about 6 millimeter, and in between each and every one of those is it knotted? It looks like it's knotted or something in between each and every one of those. And I wish the light would have. Let me turn off the light and see if you can see better. Trying to. It is so pretty. I don't know if it's garnet or what it is, but it is so beautiful. It truly is a beautiful necklace. Let me see if I can see what this says on it. Oh, yeah, it has that fancy maker on there, the vintage maker. Let me get you a picture where you can see what this is. I'm sure it's worth quite a bit. It's really nice. It's a good maker, too. Can't remember the name of the maker, though. Let me get a close up on it. Right. And then I'll show you the beads on here. All right, that is the maker. It's like a flower. Let's see. It's like a flower with a thing through it. So I don't recognize the maker, but look at these beads. You can see the beads right there at the bottom. Look at those beads. I don't know what they are, but man, they are so beautiful. They're the prettiest beads ever. Let me get another picture because you can see it better on my camera, my magnifier, than you can with. Oh, go away, magnifier. Close, close, close. Can't get it to close. Oh, that's why. Close. All right. All right. So let me make it bigger. Let me turn off this light. All right. So let me make it bigger. They are so beautiful. They look like little cranberries, but they have like little blue specks and black specks in them. So I don't know what it is, but man, it's gorgeous. And like I said, it's vintage, and I'm sure it's worth something, probably more than I would realize. Because most of the time, I think something's not worth nothing. I look it up, and it's like, what do you mean $170? Are you kidding me? But yeah. All right. So let me find the chat again. Stacy and Magic is was on that pendant. What pendant? Oh, the lotus. Yeah, lotus flowers are awesome. I have the lotus tattoo. Um, because I was like, you can come out of the ugliest situation, but the most beautiful things come from the mud. Kind of like a lily. It comes from the dirt and then pops out, then blooms into this beautiful flower. All right, 12-inch drop on this one. It's really, really gorgeous. Not kidding when I say it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And starting bid is $7. $7 to make you hollers. And it is beautiful. It is really just beautiful. I've never looked it up to see what it is. I never actually went that far. All right, we have Alpine is 7, Regina's at 8, and Donnie's at 8. Yeah, it's a gorgeous color. It's like, man, I know it's something fantastic. It's got to be. All right, we have Regina in at 10 and Alpine's in at 11. Yeah, if everybody's done, we'll count it down and I'll show y'all something else. Thank you for the hearts, guys. We got Regina in at 14 and Alpine's in at 15. Yeah, if everybody's done, we'll count it down. Like I said, I'm going all week, you guys. And Friday, I think we'll do, since Friday's such a slow day for YouTube, I think we'll start off with rocks. And then if people want to see jewelry, all you have to do is say, hey, Sheena, show me your sterling. Or, because I do have sterling. Or Sheena, show me, whatever. I can show you whatever. All right, we have Alpine in. I'll wait for the cross. Okay, Dottie. We got Alpine at 18 and Regina at 19. That cross was an arm and a leg. But I couldn't say no. I mean, because it's beautiful. And everything that you see nowadays is made crappy. And that's solid. Nowadays it's not solid. And yeah, I couldn't say no. No, it never went outside either because it still has the old Italy sticker on it. All right, we have Regina in at 19. Let's count it down. That is so beautiful. All right, going once. Sheena may want to put Daddy's name on that cross. Going once. It is beautiful, though. It really is. Going twice. Last call. And sold. I have another cross I can hang in its spot. I really do. Where is it? I tried to sell it last week. Oh, there it is. This one's cast iron. Cast iron. It is cast iron. And I couldn't say no to that too. So it's not I used to collect crosses and angels. True story. Yeah, this one's beautiful, Regina. Enjoy that. That's so pretty. Okay, let's see what else we got. So yes, I'll be live again tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And let's see, what should I show you on next? What do you want to see next? There's a lot. Let's go with this one. I'm trying to go. I also have these little doodads to sell. This is a chakra. Chakra Khan. Isn't that beautiful? I never could play these. I never could. I think some of it's my wrist. But I love my quartz. But yeah. I told you I have all kinds of stuff. You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till wine night. I got wine too. Wine night. I have to have wine. No, I'm not alcoholic for you start saying it. All right, this right here is a rock bracelet. I don't know the stone, and it don't look like, I would say halite, but I don't know. I don't know that it's halite. It might be halite, I'm not sure. But here's the inside. It's got a good stretchy. Look how they did those rocks. Can you imagine? Maybe it is halite. I don't know. I don't know. It's big. As you see, it's big. Oops. All right. Gotta see my chat. Yeah, I'll have to play my when I get my singing bowl in here. I'll have to play it for you guys. All right, it is a 15. And if anybody wants that, starting bid is $3. $3. And it's pretty. I love how they cut those rocks though. That couldn't have been easy. Got a potty, no cross yet. All right, we got Stacy at 3. If there's no one else, let's count her down. Reminds me of the 80s. The 80s were good times. Good times. Going once. Going twice. I like the 80s. Last call. And sold. All right. If anybody wants the cross, I told you I paid an arm and a leg. I swear to God I did too. I paid an arm and a leg for that. But it was totally worth it. Totally worth it. Because I'm about quality. I like quality stuff. I really do. And I like old stuff. Dottie wants that cross. Dottie might not want it when she finds out what I paid for it. She might not. But I couldn't back down. I needed it in my life. I knew if somebody didn't want it, that's why I buy it, honestly. If I buy things that I love, like my musical clocks, I have some of those I need to repair. But if I buy things that I love, if nobody wants them, it don't bother me because I'll keep it, you know? That's how I've always bought, though. And this goes to Stacy. Yeah, it's gorgeous. And it is from Italy. I love Italian stuff, FYI. On a somewhat related note, you have anything until? Well, I do, actually. What do you want? We got rocks until. Hey, this is an amazing rock. That's chrysocolla right there. See the greens in it and the blues? That's what chrysocolla looks like before it gets all cut up and see? Isn't that amazing? I have a big chunk of this, like this big. I'm not kidding. I got, are you talking like till? Like that? I got little beads. I got all kinds of stuff. I mean, literally all kinds of stuff. I have a turquoise cross necklace here too, the sterling silver. And I misplaced it. Okay, Stacy. I lost my way. Hold on. I will be quiet. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't bought one yet. She didn't buy a cross though, I didn't think. No, I haven't sold it yet. I haven't even offered it to anybody because I thought I paid too much for it. And I thought I try to sell cheap. But if you're like me, if it's something that you really want, then you're willing to pay it. So you better make sure you have a stud in your wall. That's all I can tell you. Because it's heavy. It is heavy. And he's beautiful. You can even see his hair. I don't want to drop that on my phone. Let me move my phone out of the way. And it is made in Italy. It's very old. It's vintage. Somebody took really good care of it. It hasn't been cleaned because when I got it, I smooth hung it up. I was like, that's cool. It's this big. It's not little. So, okay. I'm not Catholic, but I'm not Catholic either, but I love Jesus and he's on there. That's what I love about it. So I'm going to do a starting bid. If nobody is interested, I'm okay with that. It'll stay on my wall. But I have to do 65 because that's pretty much what I paid for it. And the shipping was killer, but I don't care about the shipping. Because if I don't keep it, then I can write off the shipping at the end of the year. So if anybody wants it, there's your opportunity. If not, she'll be sitting here. If it calls to you, let me know. If it calls to you, let me know. Oh, Dottie said 55. She said she did 55. All right, Miss Dottie. You need it for 55. It's yours. That's how I roll. You know what? I'm fine with that. Let's count it down. Oh, 65. I don't mind. If you really want it? You really want it? Let's count it down for Dottie. Going once. I'll replace it with the other one. Going twice. Yeah, I pay a lot for it. Last call. And sold to Miss Dottie. Congratulations. You have a piece of Italy. Oh, that's so pretty. It's so pretty. Congratulations. You're the first one. I never offered it. So congratulations on that, Dottie. I told you I had a backup. I didn't pay that much for this one. This one I could do 25, but it's not from Italy either. No, it's pretty either. That looks so modern. I don't like modern. Oh well, that just means I gotta hunt for more. It's okay. Okay, let me write this down. I gotta put it in a bag. I'm still in shock. It's a beautiful cross though. Did I show you guys the crown of thorns? I got a crown of thorns I love. I do. So I figure if nobody wants it, oh, where you ship to, Dottie? I have to figure that out. I can always email you, Dottie. If you'll just send me an email, I can email you the information. She did. She wore me down. Yeah. If you just email me at okay, at the top I have a jot form. If you click on that, if you click on it, let me show you. If you click on that top one, it'll have a blue. You click on this, and then it opens up Stacy. Okay, what the hell? I can't even open it. The heck? Okay. Okay. So let me just drop it. Hold on. Let me drop my pen here. I'll make it easier. So, let's see. Copy URL. Okay. This will make it easier. All right. So click on this link right here where it says job form. Oh, now clicked on Brian. Click on that link and you just go right there and fill it out. And it will, hello, Grove's Bargain Emporium. It'll take you to the link where you can put in your mailing address, your email address, so I can send you your whatchamacallit, your, my brain stopped working, invoice. Welcome in, Grove's Bargain Emporium staff, welcome in. So I hope that made, yeah, what Magic said, merchandise. Anyway, I don't invoice until Sunday. If you want it, then I can send you to you tomorrow if you want me to invoice you to get it sent to you. Okay, you're not that far. I just gotta weigh it. It probably won't be more than $8 on shipping, because it is heavy, but it shouldn't be more than $8 on shipping. Should probably be less than $8. It is. Brian said, "Small world." Yeah, Brian, he's a good customer and a good friend. He lives down there by you, Dottie. Yeah, I sent out a detailed invoice. I'll do my best. I do. Like I said, I've been doing this for 3 years and I've met people all over. I have friends in low places and high places and everywhere pretty much. But they're good to me and I'm blessed. Really, I am. Let me put that cross right there. All right, on to the next. Where was we? Oh, this is beautiful turquoise, you guys. This, I don't remember if, yeah, I think these are real. Let me see if the pearls are real on here. Yeah, real pearls. Real pearls, real turquoise, you guys. That is so pretty. And these are real fresh water. No, I don't, these might be cultured. They might be fresh water, but they might be cultured. Let me turn on this light so you can see better. All right, so we got real pearls. Those are perfect too. No problemo on those. Beautiful turquoise on a good stretchy. And it is a 13. I gotta turn off that light. It's bright. 13. It's really pretty. Anybody wants that? Starting bid is $5. It's been 3 years since you started selling them. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for 7, selling with my business name for 3. So yeah, 3 years of being a reseller. And well, that's all I could do with my health. That's God opened a door that no man could shut. And so I'm blessed. I really am. I really can't complain. All right, we got Regina at 7. If there's no other, we will count it down. It is beautiful. This was actually one of my personals. So going once. Yeah. I have another set of big pearls over here too. I sell real pearl. I sell everything. I really do. Oh, good night, Dottie. Thank you for coming in. I'll be here tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So come on back when you get bored. Going once, going twice. Last call. And sold. Congratulations, Regina. That's a beautiful bracelet, too. I think I am going to call it a night. It is midnight here, and I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. But I will be back tomorrow. I don't invoice till Sunday unless you want it sooner. If you want it sooner, I can send it to you sooner. Just drop me an email. You can find my email in my About section. We'll be back tomorrow because I didn't even get through a quarter of this. And I still have carved, I have a carved elephant too, a large carved elephant too that hangs on your wall. I haven't brought it in here yet. So, night, Minnie. Thank you. Night, everyone. Brian said, hey, I'm magic. Welcome in. Let's go into Regina. Yeah. My air is like I got oxygen is sober. I need popcorn, I think. Popcorn makes everything better. All right, that goes to Regina. All right, guys, I love you, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. So have a blessed night's sleep and stay safe out there. And thank you for coming. Oh no, I love you, Tracy. I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So thank you for coming, guys. Love you to the moon, guys. Love you, Regina. Good night, everybody.